So I said, don't use the whole thing because it'll chafe.
Well, it would, wouldn't it?
I know.
Oh, absolutely. You need some cream for that.
I've got cream for that. Do you need some?
I don't know. I'm OK.
OK.
For now.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
That was that thing that presenters do when they pretend that they don't know you're watching,
Pretend.
but actually do.
But actually do.
And they say silly things like what I just did. Hello, welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Rob Locke with an E and...
I'm Mark Ryes with an E in the middle somewhere. Yours is at the end. Mine's in the middle.
You could, I mean, theoretically say that you're with an S.
Could do.
But then you don't get called Mark Ryes, do you?
No, not normally.
No, whereas I would get called Rob Locke. And they wouldn't necessarily know there was an E because it's silent. So I've had to spend my whole life telling people it's with an E.
It's a hard life,
because they spell it wrong otherwise. And that's developed into a catchphrase.
Yes.
It's amazing, the evolution of a television presenter's
Mine goes Mark
career.
yes. Mark yes, he'll do it.
Oh, very good.
That's what I'm doing.
That's why he's very popular with his friends. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an amazing show. We have Blue Magic.
I love it.
See, Ant can do that. I can do it too.
You certainly
Oh, no,
can.
Dex, sorry, he does that one, doesn't he? The competition, no, what is it? The vote is now open. I can do that.
We don't need to vote for Blue Magic, though, because we already know it's popular.
Nice segue. Why? Show us.
Well, have a look. Dirty water here. It gets under the stain and gets rid of the stain. Just look at that. You see it coming up? Give it a quick swirl. And the stain is gone. Absolutely.
That's why they call it magic.
It is. I mean, it really is a very impressive cleaner. This will get rid of all of your household stains. So, spill on the carpets. And, by the way, we've also got the amazing Blue Magic foam actually within the bundle tonight. We are going to clean the oven, but not till ITV1 join us. Because I've only got one oven, basically, that I've prepped.
And it's filthy.
And it is filthy.
Yeah, and there are no solvents, caustics or bleaches, is that right, Mark?
Exactly right.
Yeah, I'm reading yours.
It's been around 40 years.
Right.
40, so it celebrates 40 years next year. Yeah. It began just in industry, and people like Ford use it to degrease the lines on the production lines.
Do
so,
they?
you know when you walk into a food outlet or a fast food restaurant, coffee shop, and they've all got the bottles with blue liquid in.
Where you're eating your dinner, the lady comes and sprays it.
Absolutely
you know,
right.
Like, can you wait till I finish?
For the majority, it is Blue Magic. Not called Blue Magic in industry, but it's the same thing as we sell.
And it can be green or pink as well, I understand.
Yeah, absolutely right. So we have Blue Magic for you. It is food safe, of course, so great for food preparation. I'll tell you what, look, have a look at this. There is no fresh beetroot anywhere in Manchester.
Really?
Have a look at this. No, because apparently it's out of season. Oh. So I'm having to use...
Are these pickled, then?
This is pickled. Right. And it smells
You get that
horrid.
on a T-shirt, and in all seriousness, you either just use it as an interesting design on the T-shirt, or you throw the T-shirt away.
Absolutely. So, look, with a food board, but have a look at what Blue Magic does, because it literally just gets rid of the stain. Let me grab a cloth, because also we have the microfiber cloths on the show as well. And look at that. It is...
They're on the screen now.
Gone. So you can get rid of stains, whatever it happens to be. So it might be a curry stain, it might be beetroot, it might be ink, whatever it happens to be, you can get rid of the stain. Whether it's on carpet, whether it's on upholstery, whether it's on clothing, whatever your stain is on, you can get rid of it with Blue Magic. That's the brilliant thing about it.
Now, full disclosure, this is not a disinfectant, because it's not got any bleaches or caustics in
No,
it.
indeed.
So what it does is it works by getting under the stain, lifting it, and then you wipe it away. So it's not an antibacterial. But because it is used in the food industry and because it is so effective, I understand there's a very famous burger joint that uses it to clean out. It's what do you call it? It's what do they call those things? Milkshake machines.
Yes, absolutely.
But it is safe to use all around the home. It's non-toxic. It is food grade, as Mark was just explaining. It's safe around children and pets and television presenters. No sticky residue, which is great because the sticky residue of a lot of cleaners just attracts more dirt, doesn't it? Solvent-free, and as we've mentioned about 8 times now, does not contain acids, caustics or bleach, and it can replace most of your household cleaners.
Yes.
Like these, for example. I mean, I'm going to do this quickly.
Go on, then.
Let's alternate. Multi-purpose kitchen and bathroom cleaners.
Carpet and hard floor cleaners.
Lino and cushion floor cleaners.
Tile, grouting and ceramic cleaners.
Oven, hob, air fry, grill and microwave cleaners.
In the garden, decking, patio furniture and barbecue cleaners.
Upholstery cleaner.
Stainless steel cleaner.
Window, mirror and glass cleaners.
Car, engine, wheel, exterior and interior cleaners.
And it's a multi-surface and fabric stain remover.
And much more!
Woo! Woo! Yeah, one bottle. So you get
all of that.
Two bottles.
So 2 of these...
500 mils each,
2 of the little bottles
Yes.
make 100 of the bottles that you make out of the spray bottles.
Yes,
so
yes. And you get 2 spray bottles too.
People say to me all the time, it's like, but when I go to the supermarket, it's full of chemical, but it isn't, because in the factory, they just put a tiny bit in and they just fill it up with factory water. You might as well fill it up with water from your tap.
Yeah, you're paying for water. Now, I mean, you can get some basic cleaners for £1 or £2.
Yeah.
But I mean, now you can pay £3, £4, £5, £6, £7 for a bottle of cleaner, can't
Well, Rob,
you?
just taking it down to £1 a bottle, so if you go to one of the pound shops and you get a bottle that is £1, this will give you 100 bottles, so that's £100.
Yes.
But what our offer is £20.
Now, that is at standard solution, which is 10 ml, is that correct?
Yes, absolutely, and we give you the little measuring cap to do it accurately.
Now, you can do sort of medium, which is, what, 20, or you can do strong, which is
30. Absolutely.
So, obviously, you know, if you dilute it, you know, with 20 ml, then it's going to be 25 bottles.
That's right.
And it's going to be 12.5 bottles if you do it at 30. But the point is, you have this one little thing is all that you have to put under your cupboard or in the, you know,
save a lot of space. Exactly. Yes,
Not
we don't give you 100 of these. We give you 2 of these. So,
But generally, for most people, standard dilution is sufficient. In fact, because you've got 2 bottles, what we recommend is you have one at standard dilution and then one at high concentrate.
So if you get really high, so I've got one that's slightly weaker than the other one, basically.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's the difference between the 2, and I'll do various different demonstrations with them both. I'll probably pick up the wrong one, but it doesn't really matter. But just to be able to show you
the point is, it goes a very, very long way. Now, will it work on everything? No. We always get emails, oh, I've tried it on this and it doesn't work. Well, there are certain things that it doesn't work on. We know it doesn't work on chewing gum or gloss paint, liquid gloss paint. No,
but it does work on emulsion paint.
Yes,
that's the thing.
yes.
So if you spill it, if you're decorating around the house and it spills on the carpet, absolutely gets up emulsion paint.
Yeah.
The reason it doesn't get up gloss is it's only white spirit that gets up gloss, and it's only white spirit that gets gum off as well.
Right.
It's designed to get rid of the pigment and the stain, as opposed to actually things that have stuck to your carpet.
Right.
Basically, that's the difference.
So look, you know, you might find one or two things here and there that it's not as effective on as you might have liked. But if it's not, the chances are nothing else is. So what we've always recommended to people is if you've got a stain or if you try to clean something, because you can use it as a laundry pre-treat as well, then basically try the Blue Magic, because if that's not going to get it out, then you probably won't find anything else that will.
Here are 2 stains that we know an awful lot we get in the home. Grass stain and beetroot stain. So red and green, we get them all over the house from various different... Red and green should never be seen, exactly right.
I think it's blue, actually.
But you know that certainly on clothing, a grass stain is the worst possible thing to get rid of. But just have a look. So you have a look at that.
But you've used food dye for that, right?
So I've used beetroot and food colouring, which is even more difficult to get rid of than grass.
Yes, absolutely. You took the words out of my mouth.
But have a look at this. As I spray on, can you see it is literally getting rid of the... Now, look at that. And what you might want to do is just give it a quick buff after that.
You know what you should...
And the stain has gone.
When we do that again, there was a great shot that showed how it gets under the stain. Because what you can do with carpet is you can spray on, let it dry. It'll dry to sort of like a fine dust, won't it? And then you can vacuum it away.
Absolutely. Yeah, why not? While we've got the carpet here, let's do you a proper carpet demo and put lots of different stains on there, because this is the one that normally you know, people start watching and then they go, hang on a minute, I'm going to get some of that. Because in the run-up to Christmas, when the in-laws are coming round, and you know, you might be dreading it already. Yeah. Potentially.
No, I'm having Christmas on my own this year.
Are you?
I can't wait. Yeah.
Just a bit of a relax.
I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to see anyone.
Without David, even.
He's going to the States. David would have been an exception, but he's going to see his mum in America.
Fair enough. Yeah. So, cola. So let's put some various different... well, I didn't do that very well, did I? So
may I just say, may I just ask?
Of course.
This carpet has not been pre-treated. No, it's not Scotch guarded or any of that malarkey.
Do you know, I wish I had time to do stuff like that. No, this is literally just off the roll, because I bought a roll of kind of off-cut.
Yes.
And I said, whatever beige carpet you've got, this is your standard carpet that goes in your living room. So it's all good.
To prove that, he's cut it very roughly.
Yeah, very, very roughly. with a carving knife. No, with a bread knife. In fact, because I didn't have a Stanley knife. This is... look, what I've got here, this is mascara. Now, if you've ever spilt mascara, girls, on bedding, or you've gone to bed with full makeup on...
There are some guys who like to wear mascara too.
There are. Not as many, although we know a couple.
New romantics.
Absolutely. There we go. It's interesting because when I'm on with Sean and Hayley, they say, did you get that out of Rob's dressing room? And we can say, we got it out of Sean's dressing room. Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
This is fake
But he's
tan.
got an excuse because he shares it with Hayley, so we can't really prove whether it was his or Hayley's.
This is fake tan, and I'm really making sure that that goes into the
Well,
carpet.
that stains your skin, for heaven's
Well,
sake.
it really does stain your skin. That's the thing. And so I'm going to put some more green on there, just so that you can see... Slightly more than I intended, but there we go.
It's like a wicked bloodbath.
Absolutely. Let's go for some ketchup. Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Ketchup.
And these are all notoriously difficult stains to get out, aren't they?
There, so it becomes quite smelly, this carpet,
really
after
does.
a while. But you know,
that is not
which is,
smelly,
but we can smell it. That's the thing. What else? Oh, we got some red. I ran out of the other red wine that I was using.
Oh no!
So I thought,
you have to buy another bottle.
Somebody, I saw this on TV. Is this the way to be able to do it properly? Let's see if it comes out. There we go. That way it doesn't go everywhere.
Now, normally I'll be on my hands and knees, sucking at the pile.
Sucking it out the carpet, exactly. You don't want to be drinking that.
I've still got one more day to go, so we're going to have to wait till I get back to London. But I'm going home after 3 weeks. I've been up in Manchester. I can't wait. I haven't seen my flat for 3 weeks.
We've got
Worcestershire
sauce, but equally on soy sauce and things like that, of course.
Teriyaki.
Got teriyaki, exactly. Whatever kind curry sauce, it's particularly good at getting up as
very
well.
Staining.
Absolutely. So
mustard.
Have I used all the mustard?
Oh, no.
There we go.
No.
Thought I'd used it all on the hot dog, but no, we're all okay.
Oh, dearie me.
I've got some boot polish here.
Right.
Now, the reason that I use boot polish is because it's waxy. There we go. And there.
Oh, that's a nice tan
colour.
colour.
It is a kind of tan colour. It was the cheapest
For
one,
your
that's why.
brogues?
Yes, exactly. Look at this.
I'm just going to stand here and make silly remarks.
Yeah.
I think you do tonight.
Well, why not?
Why change the habit of a lifetime?
Do you know what? Isn't that what you do normally? Exactly
Well, yeah,
right.
exactly.
And then we've got some
They
ink.
found me out, folks. They found me out.
So, look, we've got...
We all said the same thing at the same time.
This is the kind of ink that you put in a fountain pen. I know that people don't really use it very much anymore.
I love a good fountain pen.
Yeah, exactly. So I've got my little pipette as well, like so it doesn't go everywhere.
I was always hoping when I signed my next big movie deal I could do it in pen, but nobody uses pens anymore.
I thought you were going to say when nobody's going to give you a big movie deal.
Oh. Well, no, now Netflix have bought Warner Brothers.
Well,
hey,
you never know.
Happy days.
Exactly. Well, I think you'll agree that if you've got anywhere near that kind of level of staining on your carpet, you've pretty much ruined it.
You're going to call Bungle and Zippy, I think. No, is it Zippy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah.
And George.
Yeah.
My friend Sam, her dad used to direct Rainbow for ITV.
Do you want to hear
Absolutely.
something really sad?
But she went into the studio and met them all quite often as a little girl.
This is a true story. I ordered from Sainsbury's Delivery one day. Other supermarkets are available. And the supermarket driver, I think, possibly recognised me off telly.
Yep.
But we got chatting for a little bit while I was unloading my trays.
You're shopping.
And he said that he was actually the last actor to play Bungle.
Really?
And he's now...
What do you mean actor playing Bungle?
Sorry. If there are any kiddies watching, obviously Bungle is real. But occasionally he had a stand-in, and this chap was he.
What I'm going to do is spray, because Blue Magic comes in 2 different types of spray. So you've got the kind of fine spray, but you've also got the directional spray there as well. Yes. And if you take a look, what I'll do in a minute is I will agitate the stain as well.
Right.
And just to show you, it's safe for fingers as well.
It just cleaned your finger.
But if you've got particularly sensitive skin, then you might want to wear gloves.
Yes.
But you don't need to unless you've got particularly sensitive skin.
No. By the way, did we mention yet that apart from the 1 litre spread across 2 500ml bottles and the 2 applicator bottles and the 2 little cups for measuring cups, you do also get 300ml of foam, which is essentially Blue Magic in a foam solution. It's great for your air fryers, for your ovens and all that sort of malarkey.
For all of those areas where you have to spray upwards and into kind of corners as well. Particularly good around the hinges of a toilet seat, the foam.
Oh,
if you've never thought of that, it's brilliant because you know you can't really get a cloth kind of to go in there. The foam gets right into the nooks and crannies, and you just want to just brace yourself for the colour after a couple of minutes while it's taking the stain out. Just saying.
I'm guessing it's going to be yellow magic.
Well, do you know what? It was pretty horrible.
Maybe with a tinge of beige.
Do you see how it's creating a kind of foam on the side here, Rob?
So that will dry, won't it?
It dries to a kind of salt-like consistency,
yes.
And then you can just vacuum it up the next day. Now, a lot of people always say to me, but you never clean the whole carpet, Mark.
But you never clean the whole carpet, Mark.
I don't really need to. I'm just basically showing you that it will lift the stain. Well, quite, exactly right. Exactly right. Now, you can see here with the mascara, I'm just rubbing a little bit harder with the mascara because obviously that's a very waxy stain and it gets underneath it and lifts the stain off. But let me get my little cloth.
We always say it's blue magic, not blue miracle. So sometimes you might have to do a second application.
Absolutely. If it's a really old stain or a really tough stain.
Leave it for a few minutes if it's been there for a while, But I think you'll agree that is pretty impressive.
Look
and with
that.
Again, there ain't no tricks, ain't no gimmicks here. We've done that with a real bit of carpet. It has had no treatment on it whatsoever, just straight off the roll. And those are real substances. They're not stunt ketchup and mascaras and things.
Is there such a thing as stunt ketchup?
I don't know.
Because if there is, I haven't found it yet.
Stunt ketchup, maybe. Well, I haven't come across it yet in my days of working in Hollywood.
Absolutely. Well, if you do, let me know.
There are. Will tell you. Can I tell you a little story? Well, you just get ready for your next thing. So when I did NCIS, we were in a supermarket, a grocery store.
Which NCIS were you in?
I was in two of them, NCIS LA and the regular NCIS. And we were in a grocery store, and there is just as you go into like a little convenience shop, there's every kind of crisps and chocolates and drinks and everything you can imagine. But they cleared the whole store, and every single thing on every single shelf was a specially made one with fake names.
Really?
So there were no brand. There's a company
no brand
that
names.
just does that.
How interesting.
Yeah, but I was looking, going, hang on a minute, the whole shop, like a 7-Eleven, if you've ever been to such a thing in America. Now, I don't think that's going to fit either of us.
No, the reason that I use a small shirt for like a 4-year-old is basically because that way I haven't got so much material on the counter, I don't know where it's going.
Now, that's a brand new shirt, right? Just out of the package?
Actually, no.
Oh, no?
This is the one that I used on the previous show, cleaned. I've put it through the washing machine as well, but you can see there are no stains on there at all.
No,
so
Go on, sorry.
No, I'm just saying. So it's literally it's a used shirt just gone through the washing machine, but it is clean. Exactly right.
Speaking of, I did mention you can use it as a laundry pre-treat.
Well,
so you can put it on your laundry before it goes in the machine.
Yes, and that's what we'll demonstrate now.
To the laundry detergent.
You can. And what I do when I do a whitewash is I just do I literally just do a capful in the pre-wash.
Oh. And is there? I don't even know if I've got a pre-wash.
If you haven't got a pre-wash, you can just put it in where the powder goes, or the liquid goes. Yeah, exactly right. But I find that's particularly good. It's also excellent if you've got those kind of stains around the rubber seal in your washing machine as well. Give it a spray. Actually, the foam is excellent for that because you know in the drawer as well, where the drawer goes black, spray the foam in there.
Yeah, I had no idea the drawer goes black until I found until mine went black. I was like, black mould.
It is not very nice.
No,
not very nice
at
all.
As well. Yeah, everyone that works here has been using Blue Magic for in many cases over 10, 15 years.
Yeah. So, I mean, well, it's been on TV since 1992. So it launched on TV in 1992 and has sold 1.6 million packs. Just to TV and online viewers.
Good Lord.
So it really is very, very popular. People swear by it. I did a little post on TikTok and Instagram earlier on today, and lots of people have come back going, oh, Blue Magic's my favourite. So hopefully you'll be tuning in and watching.
Well, also, where are they? Well, over here behind Mark, you'll see in a minute, there are loads of separate bottles, and I'm sure if you think about what's in your cupboard now or wherever you keep your cleaning products, you've probably got lots of different bottles for lots of different things.
Totally.
And the fact is that this can replace most of them.
I would say that would all of the bottles that we've got at the back, it can replace. So look at that.
Yeah.
All of those.
And that's, I mean, probably 30, 40, maybe even more quid's worth of stuff.
Absolutely, very much so. And that's the point. So you can replace all of those and use it. Now, I've actually put a bottle of bleach at the back. There is no bleach in Blue Magic because you don't need bleach in your home all the time.
Right, no, sure.
This is some baby bleach. Ooh.
But if you're going to disinfect around your toilet and things like that on the floor, then sure, get a disinfectant or watch this space. We might have a solution for you in the future. But honestly, the fact is it saves you money because it's 20 quid essentially for 100 bottles of all-purpose cleaning solution at standard dilution.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, that is... what is that? How much is 20 pence a bottle? Is that right? Am I doing my maths right?
It's 20 divided by 100. So, yes, 20 pence a bottle.
20 pence a bottle.
And that doesn't even include the foam.
No, that doesn't include the foam. And I say, even if you used it at maximum dilution, then all right, it'll cost you 60 pence a bottle. But for things that like a stainless steel cleaner, that can be £3, £4, £5. For your inside your microwave, for inside an oven cleaner can cost you a lot of money. They can be caustic, they can smell. You sometimes have to leave the premises.
And this is really good. Now, all of this, if you take a look, that's only half the amount that you get.
Yeah, yes.
Because we didn't make 100 bottles, we only made 50 bottles.
We just said double that in your head.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the spray back to the kind of fine mist spray.
Yes.
Because we're going to pre-treat this. Now, if I was at home, I would pre-treat it and I'd leave it for 10 minutes before I put it in the washing machine. We don't have time to do that. Obviously.
No. Well, actually, what if my son and I both do this? That if we've got stains on something, we spray the Blue Magic on and then just ball it up and stick it in the laundry basket.
Exactly. Well, absolutely.
Till wash day, which these days could be about 6 months later. But...
Have a look. The stain is being treated immediately.
It's almost gone, actually.
So you can see that now. Rob, your washing machine at home, what's the minimum cycle it will do? So if you're in a rush, what's the minimum it will do? Do you know?
I don't know, maybe 45 minutes?
45 minutes. Mine is half an hour in mine.
Right.
Haley's was 15 minutes. They've got a very posh machine. They've got a very posh machine.
Just a very basic
I think
one.
they get paid too much. I think so. So, all I'm saying is, if I were to put this now in the wash cycle for half an hour, that would be absolutely fine. But I don't have half an hour.
Do you want a stotey
I'm just going to come here.
Yeah.
This is just ordinary plain water now.
What do you need?
Spoon. Forgot to ask Sam for a spoon. There was one over there a minute ago, but...
I can offer you a knife.
But it's OK.
But I don't know if there's anything...
Look, I'm just going to show you. It's clean. It's clean water.
If you were thirsty, we could have got you a cup.
I just want to prove that that's clean water. It's like... It's all good, Sam. It's like, Sam's going, you OK?
He went old school. He just,
I just slurped it.
It was like watching gorillas in the mist.
I'm just proving that it is just ordinary cold water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume that this is like the washing machine, and I'm just going to agitate it for a few minutes while we have a chat.
So there's no solution in there.
No, literally, this is just water, this one.
Yeah.
And I just want to show you that when you put it through the washing machine, and bear in mind...
I don't think he wants.
I was only testing it, Sam.
I don't think he wants to drink it now.
I don't want to drink it now.
Do you need one for ITV?
A spoon for ITV would be delightful.
OK.
Just a spoon. Oh, he thinks there's one in the cupboard.
I don't know what's in there. I'm afraid to touch those cupboards in case they come off in my hands.
Are they real cupboards or are they
I think they
are
are
fake
real,
cupboards?
but it is a set after all. So who knows? We've literally sold twice as much as we normally sell at this particular time.
Well, do you know what? I'm not surprised because people come back for Blue Magic all the time, and I did a few social media posts to let people know that we were coming here.
You can go home safe in the knowledge that it was worth your while.
Excellent. Now, how long has this been in there? It's probably 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
I'd say so.
Normally, your minimum cycle, and you would also put washing powder in there, of course.
Yes.
Would be, and it would be a warm wash. This is cold water.
Right.
So,
although, to be fair, some people do cold washes.
Yeah.
So. Oh, crikey.
Gone.
So that was just the pre-treatment. Was the pre-treatment.
Exactly right.
Done in all.
So if you think your kids have ruined their shirt,
they might not.
They have not. But
grass stains on the old cricket whites.
Absolutely, very much so.
Yeah.
And that's why I like showing the green for the grass stains.
Yeah.
But you know what happens? Sometimes you go to the washing machine and someone's left a red sock in the washing machine. Like over
like
here. A red cloth, And so what happens if your shirt goes into the pink? Because, you know, pink is a nice colour to wear, but not if you're expecting a white shirt.
You don't want it to go in the pink.
You don't want it to go in the pink. I'm just going to take this one back over here, just for a moment. It's like, look at this. So now I have a solution of Blue Magic here and a pink shirt that you might think you've ruined.
What is it? Everything looks like marshmallow peeps. What is it Rachel said in Friends?
Yeah, you're right, absolutely. So it's definitely ruined. It's definitely pink, that.
Yeah.
And you might put it in your wash with bleach after that, but don't, because you don't need
Use your
to.
Blue Magic. Actually, I'm just thinking, if you put the Blue Magic into the wash cycle, it might help with any bleeding of colours.
It will. Absolutely.
Just in case something isn't colour fast.
And what I'm going to do is put...
half in, half out.
This does have Blue Magic in the actual liquid.
Yeah.
This
what sort of concentration is it?
I literally just did... it was a dash. It was a dash in the bowl of water.
Yes.
And we'll leave that for a few minutes and we'll come back to it. I'm leaving half of it out just so that you can see the difference between the half that's in the water and the half that's out of the water.
And I think you've achieved that beautifully. 20 quid, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
if I said... right, OK, let's say you were down a market, right?
Down the market,
and you heard someone say...
With Demo Dave.
Demo Dave, you know, all-purpose cleaner, 100 bottles for a what's 20? You're not a pony. A score.
A score.
100 bottles for a score. 100 bottles for a score. Roll up.
You wouldn't believe him, would you?
You wouldn't Adam and Eve him, and you probably. But you know, I think we have the man in the house.
Is Demo Dave in the house?
Is Demo Dave in the house? Apparently.
Has he got the coat?
Do you mind Demo Dave just?
Have you not got the coat?
Demo Dave's not dressed up, so he feels naked. And actually, yeah, you want to put that away for a start. He's got a cloth dangling from his...
Oh, dear.
It's not a loincloth, just to be clear.
Well, thank goodness.
He is fully clothed.
Yes.
No, he's all shy. But you can catch him on TikTok, on Shop on Sam.
Shop on
and
Sam.
you'll see the man behind Demo Dave. Yes.
There's a man behind Demo Dave?
Yes, I know.
Heavens above.
And also Chef Tony.
Loads of people tell me that they look for Blue Magic in supermarkets and they can't find it in supermarkets.
Why is
and
that?
I'll tell you the reason why. Because Dave is the man that runs the company that makes Blue Magic.
Yes.
And they have decided specifically not to sell it to supermarkets because he said to me, the supermarket, because I asked him the question, he said to me the supermarkets would make them put the dilution down so low that it wouldn't be worth it. They would rather sell the concentrate directly to you through us here on TV and online. They would rather do that so that you can make up the concentration yourself and you know what you're getting then.
And also you can control the concentration too,
absolutely.
Because if a stain's not coming... Look, you start with 10 mil, and it's like, if that doesn't do it, you go up to 20. And if that doesn't do it, you go up to 30. And if that doesn't do it, the chances are you're not going to find anything that will.
To be fair, stubborn stains might take too long. So people say to me occasionally on carpet, oh, it didn't come out first time. By the way, you can use this in your rug doctor. You can use it in your Bissell. You can use it in all of your carpet cleaners.
Jet washes and
You can use it in your mop bucket. So you can use Blue Magic wherever you would use ordinary detergent, like brand name detergent. You can use Blue Magic instead of that.
Can you add bleach to it?
No, I wouldn't do that.
That would ruin it? Okay.
Yep, exactly.
What about a disinfectant? No?
You don't need to do that.
You don't need to do that?
No, indeed.
Right.
So Blue Magic is an effective cleaner and stain remover by itself in whether it's... I mean, I have used Blue Magic on a particularly rough stain at home.
Yeah.
I just put some Blue Magic from the bottle directly onto a cloth and just did a little stain like that because that was a very rough stain and it really did. I'd tried everything else on this stain already, so that's why I didn't think it would work, because I'd tried everything else on it already and the neat Blue Magic took the stain away.
By the way, if you look on anything you buy in this country, this nation, I should say, it's probably going to be colour fast. But if you do, so look, if you've got a stain on your upholstery or something like that, if you're not sure, do a little patch test round the back somewhere that you're not going to see. But if you've got anything, if you've gone to Persia and bought a rug, for example,
those really expensive ones,
sometimes they're dyed with rudimentary dyes and they're not colour fast. So just again, little patch test. I'd hate for you to go and do you know what? The other day. Oh, we had a collectible show and we had a guitar
I saw
that had been signed by the Sex Pistols.
Yeah.
And it was a bit dirty.
Yeah.
And I just thought, and I forget if it was it you, Sam, that was on the collectible show, or was it David? Yeah. And it was like, don't get the blue magic out, whatever you do.
Yeah.
5 signatures gone completely, however many it was.
When you have soap scum in the bathroom, it can turn black very easily. You know, it builds up on bathrooms. If you've got grouting, go with the foam. The foam is amazing. And could you just pass me the foam if you would. The thing about the foam, thank you so much. The thing about the foam is you can spray it upside down.
Upside down.
And so it's very, very easy. But that is the foam. So you can spray it directly into corners, so it will go round corners without any issue at all. I'm just going to pop that in the bin. There. So that's particularly good. But I'm going to go back to the spray just for a moment. So we'll come back to foam in a few minutes because we'll clean the oven with the foam in a few minutes' time. Because do you know what? It might be an hour.
We've got an hour till STV.
We're waiting for ITV.
We've also got the EcoFlow on the show, which we'll be bringing to your attention shortly.
Quite impressive, the EcoFlow, isn't it?
Yes, it is very. And you get a twin pack, I think.
Yeah, I met the guy behind EcoFlow the first day he came to the studio because I was in that day, and he gave me one and I put it on my tap at home. It's absolutely brilliant.
They are brilliant.
I love it. I love it.
Anyway, soaps. Never have I seen a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Scum. What I'm going to do, I'm going to spray a little bit of Blue Magic on there, and I'm just going to leave it for 30 seconds.
Okay.
Because the thing is, you want to make sure that Blue Magic can work. It can start dissolving, and it can start getting underneath the stain and really getting rid of it particularly well. Now, that might be burnt-on, greasy stains, and the point is, I'll prove to you in a few moments' time how it will get rid of grease. So if you've got greasy overalls, for instance, or you're a mechanic or stuff like that...
So instead of the green gloop...
Yeah, exactly.
Which is lovely and smells really like that.
But equally...
Yeah, or if you're in an HMO and somebody's traipsed oil all the upstairs,
not nice. Or you're wearing overalls and you just can't get them clean in the washing machine. Blue Magic is the thing to go for because it really does lift grease out too.
I'm going to give you power tonight, Mark.
Are you?
Not that it's mine to give, but it's there for the taking.
OK.
When you feel that you're at the point where you want us to show everybody the EcoFlow, why don't you let us know? Within the next 10 minutes or so.
Does it have to be within the next 10 minutes?
No, it doesn't. It just whenever you feel is an appropriate break in your demonstrations.
Not a problem. Can you see the difference between the soap scum side, and I'll leave that kind of scummy for later, and the very, very clean
and also,
side
I'd be
there
interested
as well.
to see when that's dry, because with soap scum, you wash it with water, but then when it dries, it's just been swished around elsewhere.
Absolutely.
Redistributed.
I've got a demonstration for you later, which is a piece of glass, and I'll put all kinds of gunk on it, and I'll get you to clean it with just ordinary kind of paper, and I'll spray Blue Magic on my side, and I'll show you exactly how effective it is.
Check my contract. If that's, oh, I don't have one. OK.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah. So, Blue Magic, very effective against that. Shall we do you want to do one more demonstration and then you can show some EcoFlow and we'll come... I
told you, the power is yours, my friend.
All right, then in which case, let me grab the tile from over here and I will show you with the Sharpie. OK.
There we are.
Like so.
Just saves our camera operator having to...
Indeed, absolutely.
Well, you know,
so... This is permanent marker.
Is it?
I think. Well, yeah. I think we've all seen this type of.
But it is marketed as permanent.
Permanent marker. Exactly.
Now, to me, in the dictionary, the Oxford English Dictionary, permanent means immovable.
It don't come off.
No, it's right.
Exactly.
It's forever.
However, with Blue Magic, it does.
Yes.
So that's the thing. If you come downstairs in the morning and your kids have got hold of a Sharpie. And it's all over your kitchen tiles. It's like, no, thank you very much, little ones.
No, it's worse, though, if they come downstairs with a Sharpie, and that's all over your kitchen.
Yeah, well, that's very true. Because where on earth did they get it from?
Well, exactly.
Quite, absolutely.
But anyway, I love that. You watch this. This demo's brilliant.
So just watch as the Blue Magic goes on to the tile, and it starts to break it down straight away. Can you see? Oh, no, look at that. You can see it breaking it down.
Starting to run.
And so, if I just show you...
Permanent marker.
Look at that. So you can wipe away...
No, that wasn't a treated tile, was
No.
it?
And in fact, Same tile that I used on the show before, but I had cleaned it with just fresh water to make sure that there was no residue. There was no residue of Blue Magic on there as well.
ITV
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Because this...
You know, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, we're all about honesty, integrity, and
I
trust.
don't need to cheat it because it's good.
Because it's good. No,
exactly,
right.
that's the point.
We always say every single demonstration we can do here, I said do here in the studio, you can do at home.
Yes, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt.
So this could be your bathroom tiles, your kitchen tiles. Yeah,
very much.
Now, Mike, can we see my favourite demo? Just
before what's your favourite demo?
I like the wiggly worms.
The wiggly worms. Okie dokie. Now, my shoe, I'm not as good, but I've been practising.
OK.
So there's some shoe on here already.
You've got to do it on the side, that's fine,
There we go.
I recommend a ballet shoe.
Do you know what? I've got 6 different shoes. This is the best one I've found.
Oh, fine. Okay.
But I agree, Rob.
Yeah. You don't have your ballet shoes available?
I don't have any ballet shoes. Okay. But have a look at this, because, again, this is rubber-soled shoes. So rubber-soled shoes can make scuff marks on tiles. It can make scuff marks on marble flooring and things like that. Sure. But also, think about somebody with a wheelchair, because the wheels on a wheelchair will make scuff marks.
On certain shoes just leave a mark you just can't help it.
How about if somebody's got a walking stick with the rubberised knob on the end? That can really make a difference. So if I just spray the Blue Magic on there, what it does, it starts getting underneath the stain. But look,
it's just move. Oh my! I love it.
Can you see?
I love it.
It gently just brings off the rubber.
Yeah.
And so...
That's very impressive.
Look at that. Try doing that with water, it wouldn't work, that's for sure.
But also, it could be crayon. In fact, we've got crayon demos.
We have got
crayon. Did you say, sorry, that after that last demo, before I asked you to do another demo, that's when we were going to go to EcoFlow, is that right?
Indeed.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do, get your Blue Magic. It's only £20. If you happen to be fortunate enough to be watching on Freeview right now, before ITV and STV join us, look, they're not coming until about 1:27 or something.
They're late today, aren't they?
They are
what
late
are they doing?
today. We've got to wait all this time for them.
Messing around they are.
I know. But the fact is, it does become a free-for-all when they join, because there are tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of people watching. So at that time of night. So therefore, if you've got it, or if you're watching now, get it now. You know you've got it. Check out. It's on its way to you, and you too can enjoy Blue Magic. But the EcoFlow is those fancy little taps that you can buy in very expensive kitchens, or if you buy them, a lot of these tap adapters, they can be quite spendy.
Yes,
well, we have a twin pack of a solution that it's actually Italian designed. It's been around for many, 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 many years, and it's actually not only something that looks good, but it's also something that is functional, bifunctional, in fact.
Yes.
So it allows you to either have a stream of water, or in fact, instead of me describing it badly, let's go to another time, another place, another dimension with Sean and Hayley and the man from EcoFlow, and they will explain everything.
We've got a product that I think every home needs. It's a very clever adapter for your tap that can actually help save you water, but also gives you the spray function.
Yeah, to be able to clean your sink properly. You've got 2 different functions on here, and you're getting a twin pack of the EcoFlow tap adapters for a great price with a great saving. 168901 is the item number. If you want to go for this, it's so simple to order with us here at Shop on TV, shopontv.co.uk, or you can order on the phone at 03333 241 241.
And when you see in action, honestly, it is incredible. It virtually just screws onto the tap that you've already got. We'll talk you through all that. We've got Mark with us from EcoFlow as well. But then it allows you to have 2 different functions. And that first function means, and by the way, you don't need any tools. You don't need any plumber. It's so simple.
It's this simple.
It's going to help stop splashing. It aerates your water. So it's got an aerator function, which you'll find as well. You won't use so much washing.
It reduces the water output.
I just like the fact you don't use so much washing up.
Bonus.
But we've swapped our tap because we wanted a spray function like this. We bought a brand new tap, and for the price on your screen, you're getting 2 of these adapters. So you could put these on 2 different taps in the house. Perhaps you've got a utility room. You think, well, I'd like it on the utility room as well. It's absolutely phenomenal. So easy to fit yourself, but allowing you to perhaps use the spray to rinse down your veg, to rinse down your plates after you've
Also,
used
it
them.
reduces on the splashes out of the
Yes,
sink
all
and
around
all
your
around.
sink, which causes such a mess.
How many times are you mopping up all the excess water that you've wasted, that you've splashed back out of the sink? It's a twin pack, like we said, for such a great price. 168901 is your item number, and really, really simple.
And we've been reading through 5-star reviews. You absolutely love this when you get it home for so many different reasons. When you see how it works, honestly, it is fabulous. Simple to fit. It allows you so easily to have these 2 different spray functions on the one adapter, but you are getting 2 adapters, so you can use them in different areas. Perhaps you were thinking about the kitchen, perhaps you're thinking about the bathroom, or perhaps you're thinking about that utility room. Or my mum's got sort of got an outhouse area where the washing machine is. I suppose that's a utility room to a degree.
It is to your mum.
But it's not quite so posh as a regular utility room. But perhaps you've got that outdoor area as well where you want to adapt that tap. Now, we're really excited about our guest as well, which is Mark. Really lovely to meet you, Mark.
Thank you for inviting me in. It's great.
What a great product.
It's an amazing product. I mean, we've been handling this product for about 25 years now, and we want to push it out to more people because it's such a great product.
Yeah.
It's Italian manufacture, isn't it? You can feel the quality of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's just a simple fit, as you've already explained, goes on the end of your existing tap, so you don't have to make those purchases.
It's also going to fit most taps, isn't it?
Absolutely. A very, very quick, I popped into one of the big DIY stores on the way. 90% of the taps, which you'll see in a minute when we do it, but the end screws off and it just screws up on.
So if you were in that store and you saw Mark fiddling with taps, he was doing a little bit of his investigation, because it is so easy. Would you show us, actually?
Absolutely.
Because it's so simple to do. You don't need a plumber. We don't even need tools, do we?
Not at all, no. So your normal tap, the end, as I say, 90% of the taps, your end aerator will just screw off just like this.
Right.
Okay, so we just put that to one side. We usually put that in a drawer.
Right, okay,
so we've got
save that in a drawer
just
so
in case.
You've got it, yep.
And then it simply just screws on.
Well, if you moved, you could take this with you then, couldn't you?
You
And
could,
put the other
indeed,
thing back
you
on
could.
the tap.
And then we just say tighten, hand tighten, and that's it.
Good to go.
So show us now what this can do.
So, with the fitting, this is the aerated spray, so this will not splash up all over the countertop.
Clever.
Okay. In there's also a 360 ball joint, so when you move it over, your normal tap, you could only kind of move it like this. This, you can reach all the corners of your sink, because
That's brilliant.
I think when people are at home and they put all bits and bobs from the kitchen worktops in there, they want to have a
Clean sink.
Exactly
Yeah,
that, so that it gets
absolutely.
rid of all of that. So the second thing it does, so that's the aerated spray. You pull the collar down.
As easy as that. Did you see that? Just pull
great.
that collar down, and now it's gone to that fabulous. And that is so handy to have in the kitchen.
Absolutely,
For
absolutely.
rinsing your vegetables, it's going to be brilliant
Your
for
fruits,
your fruit.
but again, cleaning down the sink, rinsing your plates. Actually, I absolutely love it. For
Yeah.
that.
So again, we did say it's water saving. On this setting, it saves up to 18% of water.
Gosh, and that's because the water's
Incredible.
aerated,
Well,
isn't it?
what are they-
And with the spray function, even better.
Absolutely. So on the spray function, it's about 18% of water it saves, because there's a little restrictor just where that ball joint is, obviously, which restricts the amount of water that comes through. And then if we push the collar up to the aerated spray, that saves just over 11% of water as
And
well.
that's been tested, hasn't it? Was it by Bournemouth?
Yeah,
Bournemouth University.
Bournemouth University. They did a flow rate test on that. Sorry.
Brilliant.
And yeah, they corroborated the results from it.
Absolutely
I mean, that is
brilliant.
incredible. So, helping you save water, which is so important now with all the costs going up. But I just think going to be so handy for your kitchen. I think so. For us, we changed the whole tap just to get that spray function, but you've got that spray function and you've got that aerated function as well, which gives that really nice sort of, it feels like a softer water.
It really does, absolutely.
And lots of people mention with washing up liquid, you don't need so much.
Absolutely. Again, with the extra bubbles that comes through, again, it just bubbles them up really nicely.
Now, it's also something called RAS approved. Now, RAS stands for Water Regulations Approval Scheme. What does that mean, Mark?
So it's an independent body. We wanted to have these RAS approved, so to give confidence to customers. If you go into, again, any of the big DIY stores, more or less all of the taps that you see for new kitchen taps like this will be RAS approved. It gives the consumer confidence that it's been through stringent testing, and it's safe to use with water.
With
Brilliant.
water, brilliant.
Absolutely.
Absolutely brilliant.
Great.
So everything's there for you. You are getting a twin pack, remember, for that great price that you see on screen. 168901 is your item number. As far as how long it'll last, you were telling us a story just before the show.
This is brilliant.
Absolutely. Well, again, we had a couple phone us up just before Christmas and said, we'd like to order another one, please. And we said, of course, absolutely. So we went through and we had a chat to them. And I said to them, oh, by the way, you know, what happened to the last one? They went, we've moved.
We forgot to take
And we forgot to take it.
Oh, how funny. So it hadn't, worn out in 19 years. It
Not
was
in the
still
slightest.
working, but they left it.
They forgot to take it with them.
Don't do that.
So we were very kind and we sent them a free one.
Oh, you are
what
kind.
a kind
Don't do
man.
that. You keep the end of your tap,
Yeah.
put that in the drawer, and when you move, take that off and take it
Take
with
it
you.
with you.
Absolutely.
Review-wise, we were mentioning right at the top of the show, it's had
great
great
reviews.
feedback. And take a little look at this. Fantastic. We're thinking of getting a new kitchen tap fitted, but this has made it completely unnecessary. It equalises the flow from the hot and cold sides and produces a good frothy spray and can be angled into the corners of the sink. It also allows a kettle to be filled, even with a sink full of washing up. That's a good one, isn't it?
So handy.
Here's another one for you. Not only saves water, but also reduces the amount of washing up liquid required. That was
That's the
Hayley's
one I
favourite. Excellent product. Should be fitted to taps as standard.
It should, but gosh, for the price that you've got, and you're getting 2 of these, so that's 2 taps sorted. We honestly changed our tap completely because I wanted that spray
wanted the
function.
sprayer, yeah.
It's so handy when you're doing fruit and veg, when you're cleaning plates down before you put them into the dishwasher,
Cleaning
or if
the
you're
sink.
hand rinse, you're hand washing your plates to rinse them down before you put them to drain. So I wanted that function, but we haven't got the other function because this has 2 functions, that aerated water as well.
So saving on your water. And if
Which
you think
is phenomenal.
cost of everything is going up,
Yeah,
isn't it? So if we
if you
can save
a
anywhere.
bit on your water, that's fantastic. And we were talking about how Bournemouth University have looked into that saving as well. But for me as well, the fact that because it's got those bubbles in, because it's aerated, you won't need to use so much washing up liquid. I get through so much washing up liquid because our water is so nasty and hard, whereas if it's a bit more aerated,
yeah.
it wouldn't need so much.
Now, it's really, really simple to fit. Mark just showed us a
Yes.
moment ago, but on the back of the little leaflet that it comes with are all the fitting instructions. It will fit 90% or more of taps, but you get all these different adapters included.
Yeah, there's
don't
6
you?
adapters there, so you can actually adapt it, and we'll show you how they work. The other lovely thing is there's a phone number on that leaflet. So if you have any issues, and Mark was saying no one rings, so if you want to ring, do ring. There's a phone number there, and they can help you fit it as well. And their website is
It's fab.
fantastic.
Talks you through everything, doesn't
too.
it?
But it is really simple. Once you watch Mark using this on different taps as well, because we have got different taps in the studio, you think, oh, hang on, yeah, that'll go onto mine, and you can get it home and so easily fit it. You're seeing exactly there how you just take the end of your tap off right now, and then you'll find it screws on. If it doesn't, we're going to show you how to use the adapter too. And don't forget, giving you 2 different functions, changing your tap completely.
I love the flow of the water, like we were
Yeah.
saying. You don't get that splashback everywhere.
That's really annoying because it's actually ruining our unit tops, isn't
well,
it?
yeah,
Because
the
water
granite,
marks,
the water stains. that
because
are
it's
on there.
continually splashing up when you're doing things in the sink. So this is going to be brilliant for so many different reasons. Do please check out on the website or on the phones, but make sure every home, every tap should have these for sure.
What a brilliant price. You are getting 2 of them, remember. 168901, whether it's 2 of your own taps, whether you want to split it, maybe with your mum or
Yeah.
your sister.
Or lots of people got a utility room or an
Yes.
outdoor sink, or perhaps you even want to use it on a bathroom
outdoor
tap.
sink could be good, yeah.
But we'll show you. We'll show you because it's really easy to pop this onto virtually all the taps that you've got. Really brilliant product.
It's great, Mark. We're really blown away by it.
It is a wonderful, wonderful product. As you said earlier, it comes with 6 adapters.
Yep.
So again, we've got some other little models of taps
Lovely.
here. This is a very popular model
Yes,
in
it
kitchens
is,
that have been.
yes.
So on this one, the adapter is actually up in the middle. So the aerator
Okay.
sort of unscrews from here.
Right.
So
So
all
this
we
is
do.
Mum's tap, and I
Yeah,
didn't even
it
think
is.
about Mum's tap until I saw this, and I was like, oh gosh, it would be brilliant on Mum's.
So again, this is just one of the adapters.
So that's
you
one of the
get.
adapters.
Yep.
So where are you going to put that?
So we're going to screw this onto here first.
Right.
So that goes onto your tap adapter. nicely like
Lovely.
that. And then that, again, just goes up into the inside of the tap. And again, just hand tighten. And again, if you need to, obviously, a little tea towel just to pull that tight.
To make sure it's nice and tight.
And then once
and
again,
the job's done.
you're way to go.
Simple as
And
that.
look, the fact you've got that adjustment, and it's a really smooth
The
flow to the
you
adjustment.
can feel the quality.
That's really
as well.
important to point out, isn't it? Italian made.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the manufacturers are in Italy. They're a family business as well. They've been going 62 years. And again, I think what that story we said about someone's had it 19 years, you know, it's the quality that really shines through.
Definitely.
We love that. If you missed that, a lady had had hers for 19 years and she rang up for another one. And Mark said, oh, you know, what happened? She says, we moved. We left it on the tap.
forgot to take it with
We're
us.
still working 19 years later. And how do we change the adapter from the aerating to the actual spray function?
So there's just a simple little collar here, which you put your fingers on and just pull it down.
How easy is that?
Right.
That will change it from the aerated spray to like the spray that you can use on your, say, your
Rinsing your
dishes,
veg
exactly
and
that,
your
exactly
fruit.
that.
We've got another type of tap in the middle there. Again, it's fine for what we say 90% or more of taps.
Absolutely. With, you know, pop into the DIY store, had a very brief look, and 90% of them, the end of the tap screwed off. So again, it's very simple to take the aerator off and screw this directly in to the tap.
Brilliant.
Fabulous. And then if we do have a tap that it won't actually sort of work on, we have got a really clever adapter, haven't we? So it will work on it.
Absolutely, yeah. So again, we try to cover as much as we can, or all the bases for all the taps. New taps are coming out each week.
Yeah.
So this is what we call our S1 adapter. So again, this will go over the end of the tap, like I've already put on here, and it's just so simple. And excuse me, I'm just going to unscrew
It is so simple. So as we say, really over 90% of the taps it will fit on without this extra adapter. Your details on the bottom of the screen, so really affordable to add it if
Really
you need
affordable,
to.
yeah.
But that is available if you have got a tap that it won't fit on for any reason.
and then simply goes over the end of the tap, and then the tap adapter itself just screws onto the bottom.
Right.
Oh, clever.
And then you've got your
great.
water saving, etc., and all the other benefits that come with it.
Absolutely
So many
brilliant.
benefits. Every tap definitely should have one of these, and you're getting 2 of these in the pack.
2. You do get something for
They're great.
yeah. They really are.
I didn't know, before Mark explained it to me, I didn't know that you could unscrew the bit of your tap and then screw it back on. I had no conception of that
And you
at all.
you get all the I don't know if they said that in the video. To be honest, we were having a natter. You get all the attachments,
Yep.
but if you have, I believe we have them in stock. You can get, if you haven't got a screwy offy thingy.
A screwy-offy thingy, yeah,
Screwy offy
Yep,
thingy.
yep.
You can get a thing that goes over the
top.
The
Yes,
top. Yeah.
you can.
They are fat, and you get 2 of them. And they are. Do you know there was probably a story in the VT, or the videotape. That VT stands for videotape. We don't use videotape.
It's not on videotape anymore, is
That's
it?
what they call it in the industry for a video. And there was a lady who, or a couple, that rang the owner and asked if they could get another one. And it was like, well, was there a problem with the one you had? They said, no, we had it 20 years, but we moved and forgot to take it with us.
Which is a great story,
I think
isn't
it's
it?
a wonderful story, you know. Have you got wonderful stories about blue magic?
I have. Now, do you remember earlier on we cleaned
we left off.
We cleaned a shirt, we made it all mucky and we cleaned it, and then we put it in red dye.
Yeah.
And the shirt went pink.
Do you want to stop
And then
again?
I put
Yeah.
half the shirt
Yes.
over in this bowl, and
Yeah.
it's just been kind of marinating there. Because if you can see, the collar is still quite pink.
Oh, will
But
that get
look,
lipstick off your collar?
It would get lipstick off because lipstick. But look, the bottom of that. Not before you get home, probably.
No,
That's the
no.
thing. So the bottom of the shirt still really clean, but the top still really pink.
Really pink.
So
will it get lipstick off your neck?
I wouldn't put it on your skin for that.
Well, I asked because
perspective.
one of our floor managers, who I'm related to,
Right.
We had a guest who came, who we
Let me
used
just
to work
pop this
with
down
in
here.
our first
Yep.
studio, and she had very bright red lipstick, and she gave him a kiss, and he was walking around with a lipstick mark on his neck all night. I thought it was
Now-
quite amusing. Yeah.
That is blue magic that has been used already. So blue magic in water that's been used. And you might think, well, I'll just throw it away then. But don't throw it away because it's still active.
Still working.
Here is another piece of the filthy net curtain
Excuse
from
me.
my house. Okay,
Is that
so
real?
I took a net curtain down and cut it up.
You know that
But-
invitation to come round to yours?
Yes.
Excuse me.
It was from my old house, actually, interestingly.
okay.
What I'm going to do is just put half of it
Yeah.
into the blue magic solution, and you will notice straight away that it is beginning to come off.
Now, I remember my father's parents, and when I used to go round to their house, and their net curtains were yellow because they were both smokers.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. And also their wallpaper in it. Now, that's the thing. If you have got, or if you buy a house that has had smokers in it, and you've got nicotine stains on the wallpaper and things like that, maybe you're kind of flipping the house or something like that. This Blue Magic, absolute must.
Totally.
You're a contractor, absolute must as well.
Indeed. Now, have a look at this.
Yes.
In this one, I have a Blue Magic solution.
Yes.
In this one, I have used engine oil. Used engine oil.
Is that from your roller?
No, I wish. No, you see, I didn't know where to get used engine oil from.
No.
And
The used engine oil shop.
Well, my neighbour does a lot of mechanical stuff in his driveway next door.
Right.
And he had his mate around, and I went over to him and I went, Steve, do you know where I can get you? I just need some used engine oil for the demonstration. And he went, the guy he was working with went, oh, I've got like a 5-litre one in I've just emptied an engine. You can have this 5 litre. So that was a really easy. That was really easy one
was useful.
to get. Let me just grab a piece of cotton from down here.
Yes.
And just there we go, a piece of cotton, and I'm going to dip it in the engine oil.
Dip it in.
Okay. So,
Oh dear.
there. So, you can see that is, but that is covered in engine oil.
It is.
Imagine that's like your overalls.
Yes.
Pop it in a solution of Blue Magic and just watch as it starts to break down and get underneath the oil. Look at this.
That is amazing.
And you can see the oil coming out
Yeah.
just like so. And so it breaks it down. You can see it starts to break it down. So if we put that in, you can see
It's all
that
on the
the
top.
oil
It lifts it away.
literally lifts the stain away
Look at it coming off at the bottom.
Exactly.
Of its own volition.
of its own volition.
Yeah.
And so if you put that
I
in,
made him say volition.
if you put that in your washing machine,
Look at that.
is,
Look at it.
that you can see it's literally
at it.
lifting off the material. So it's going to be good for things like greasy overalls, which is why Ford use it on their factory line to degrease the lines when they're making cars.
Because I bet that, if you're making cars, I bet it gets everywhere.
Absolutely. Now, Blue Magic has been used in industry for 40 years. 40 years next year. So the big anniversary is next year.
Well, I wonder if we'll have a show around about then.
I hope that we will. Yeah, absolutely. We're talking about it at the moment.
Yeah,
so it's
right.
fingers crossed that will be great. So they use it to kind of degrease the brake tubing before the assembly. So really, really good. But you will have seen Blue Magic around. There's 14 separate secret ingredients in Blue Magic. They won't tell. The first thing I did when I started doing the demonstrations was, well, what's in it? And they went, well, we can't possibly tell you what's in it.
No,
Can't tell you what's in it.
There are
It's
only 3
secret.
people know that, and they're sworn to secrecy.
But there
They've
are
had
no
their tongues removed and everything.
No solvents, no caustics, and no bleach. The most important thing is there's no bleach in it.
Yeah.
So what I can do is dark blue jumper.
Yeah.
I can spray it on my jumper like so.
And it's
There.
not going to go
And
light
it's not
blue.
going to get rid of the colour.
But also the point is, ladies and gentlemen, the thing is here, I think we can all agree this stuff works.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And if you're in a situation in the privacy of your own mind where you can accept that this absolutely works, in the way you accept things that absolutely work, that you know absolutely work.
Yes.
Now let's talk money, shall we? Because for a £20 note, less money than it cost me to buy fish chips, a couple of sausages and a pie the other night.
Yeah.
You can replace, first of all, you get all of that, but you can replace all of this. And these would all be a separate bottle or bottles. So let's go the other way around now. You go first.
OK, so it will replace multi-purpose kitchen and bathroom cleaners.
Carpet and hard floor cleaners.
Lino and cushion floor cleaners.
Tile, grouting and ceramic cleaners.
Oven, hob, air fryer, grill and microwave cleaners.
Garden decking, patio furniture and barbecue cleaners.
Upholstery cleaner.
Stainless steel cleaner.
Window, mirror and glass cleaners.
Car engine, wheel, exterior and interior cleaners.
Multi-surface and fabric stain removers.
And much more.
So much more. So much more.
But the thing is, like the stainless steel cleaner, I bought some stainless steel cleaner from a microwavy.
Yes.
It was about a fiver.
If you want the best thing for your microwave, the Blue Magic foam
Yeah.
is absolutely, because it sprays upwards and into the corners.
And your air fryer.
And your air fryers as well. Brilliant for air fryers.
So where the heating element is.
Yes. Because you just can't get in.
You can't, and you don't really want to be spraying liquid,
exactly.
you know. So this is great for that.
And this will go down to a kind of salt and just wipe off. So really, really impressive.
And also the thing is, you can use this in any way you prepare food.
Yes.
But also in anything that you prepare food in.
Absolutely.
Because it is food safe.
It is
food
safe.
grade.
It's absolutely.
So you know, you obviously you don't just leave it in there. You wipe it off and such. You don't want to go eating the stuff. But you know that you're not going to get any nasties in your food the next time you cook.
Let's have a look at what it's done to my net curtain.
Let's.
Because bear in mind that this wasn't a bowl of fresh Blue Magic. This was already used.
Blue Magic.
But have a look at this. Now.
Good Lord.
Look at the difference.
Oh, my giddy aunt.
Isn't that incredible? Now, you'd probably pop it through the washing machine after that. Yeah. But look at that. The reason that I didn't put the whole thing in is because I want you to be able to see the difference before and after.
I mean, that is... You're almost upcycling here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the thing is, and a lot of people do like to upcycle.
Yeah.
So if you go and buy, I don't know, rusty old furniture, barbecues, patio furniture, that kind of thing, benches...
Or clothes that have seen a better day from the charity
maybe
shop.
they have got a stain on them.
Exactly.
The fact is, you whack it with some Blue Magic first, and leave it. If it's a stain that's been there for a while, leave it. Again, we always say it's Blue Magic, not Blue Miracle.
Yes.
Safe to use all around your home. Non-toxic, food grade, safe around children and pets. You know, you start putting bleaches and caustics and things down, they can absorb through the what do you call it, the pads of the pet's feet. Also, you know, if you've got babies, toddlers that are crawling around all over the place, I wouldn't want them crawling in bleach and things like that.
Well, no.
No sticky residue, because a lot of the time, one of the things that happens when you clean with regular cleaners that have, detergents and chemicals in them, is they can dry sticky and attract more dirt. Fragrance-free, solvent-free, does not contain, as we've said, acids, or as Mark said, caustics or bleach, and it does replace most of your household cleaners.
Absolutely.
It won't. Again, we won't do everything. You might find we occasionally get, very rarely, get an email saying, "Well, I tried it on this and it didn't work." Well, we always and our response to that is always twofold. Number one, what concentration did you use?
Because you might need to try at a higher concentration.
On the standard concentration of 10 ml, you're going to get 100 bottles. 20 ml, you're going to get 50, and 30 ml, you're going to get, I suppose, 25. So try a higher concentration, but also, if the stain's been there for a while, how long did you leave it on? Leave it on for 8-10 minutes if you have to.
Absolutely.
You know, what's the rush? Because the different... And look, if you're using it on 30 ml concentration, or actually, even in certain circumstances, I've used it neat, which is generally probably a bit of a waste, but, you know, sometimes like just throw the kitchen sink in it, don't you? And then after 10 minutes, it's not shifting that stain, or after a couple of applications of both of those sort of variables, it's not getting rid of that stain. The chances are you're never going to get rid of it.
I've got one more demonstration that I'd like to show you in the bowl that we've already used. Blue Magic.
It's still working.
Still working. So this is one of the kind of gas ring things. Look at that. So, and I'm just going to drop it in the liquid to show you. It has got a bit of carpet on it. It's because now it's in the water. Oh, never mind.
Carpet gets everywhere.
Have a look. So now I'm just going to pop it in there, and I'm going to let it do its thing.
Yes.
And we can come back to that in a few minutes' time. Sure. Because you know, when it's burnt on grease, because it's been on the hob, it's going to take a while. So
because that not only is it grease, it's fats, it's oils, it's residue from food.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, who knows what's on there.
Very much.
And that also, you know, if it gets all gunked up, it can actually restrict the flow of gas. Maybe your hob is not working as efficiently, and so on. We've got about 6 or 7 minutes for whatever the next demo is, and we've had requests to see the EcoFlow again. And then we're launching full throttle into ITV and STV, and then the madness begins.
Indeed, and it will get very busy. So I would get your Blue Magic now.
Indeed.
Standard cushion.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put mascara on it now. If you go to sleep, you come home after a Christmas party and you fall asleep.
Yeah.
And it looks like that. Yeah. It's like in the morning. It's like, or it could be a pillow, of course.
Yeah. It could be lippy.
Could be lippy, absolutely. The
Fake
greasy stain.
All of the above.
You know that that's not going to come off easily. That's the point. But what I'm also going to do...
Oh, he's lost the pink.
Did it fall off the front? This is crayon.
And this could be your toddler who decides to have a little drawer on your cushion.
Or your sofa.
Or
Could be your sofa.
Or
exactly
your,
right.
the wallpaper.
Exactly. Let me just make sure I've got... No, that's the...
Yeah.
Let's-
So there are 2 settings on
There
the
are
trigger.
2
You've got
settings
off
on the
or
trigger.
3 actually. Off,
There
a
it- yes.
spray, and then
this
a
is,
jet.
This is the. I'm just going to spray the spray on.
But that's a good thing to do with sprays.
Now you can see it's already getting underneath
Yeah.
the stain, but you do need to kind of. I like to go in a circle,
Yeah.
but look how effective.
It is particularly
that
good
is.
on waxy things, I've
Yes,
noticed, because it
absolutely.
just gets under them so sort
Absolutely.
of conclusively.
Look at that. So that's got rid of the wax
wow.
growth. And when that dries,
Yeah.
it dries completely clear.
Yeah.
But look at this. Now,
Now, you'd take the cushion out first, probably.
yeah, absolutely. Why not? But you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Look at that. It's
You do you,
literally. You do you, babe. It's literally getting rid of the mascara like so. And so now, what could have been a disaster on your cushion cover, you have got rid of it.
Oh, there's
we
some
go.
old writing from a previous show I've just noticed.
is.
Yeah.
How interesting.
yeah.
What did I write?
No, I don't know if that was you. There might have been somebody else.
It's like, but it's
Secret message.
got rid of the mascara
It's a codex.
beautifully.
That is really good.
Really
I mean, it
impressive.
really, really, really is good.
So you can save your upholstery.
Saving's a good word, actually,
And
Mark,
it is,
because
it does
sometimes
save.
if
Exactly.
you chuck something out here and there, it could be old tea towels. I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
name it. You know, old bedding. And by the way, before you ask, and maybe you already have, yes, it does work on bodily fluids. All of them.
There's one email that we always get to the show is, does it work on blood? And it's like, it's kind of, well, I mean, yes, if you have a nosebleed, yes, absolutely, it will take blood out.
Does it work on blood, on wee, on poo, on
All of that.
vomit?
Yes,
and,
yes,
and
totally.
other things.
Yes, and other things as well,
And,
yes.
and I
Yes.
say, well, it did last Saturday.
Exactly. The foam is great. We will demonstrate the foam when we are live on ITV because I've dirtied the oven up behind you, especially, and I want to show you because in the run-up to Christmas, if the in-laws are coming, you want a nice clean oven to show your mother-in-law. Because
That's what I'm told. But also after Christmas, when it's had turkeys and
yes,
hams and
before Christmas and
nut
after Christmas.
roasts and roast potatoes and all the trimmings.
You can keep it clean.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back for the people that weren't with us with the board.
Yeah, just checking
Have
how
a look.
long we've got
How
until
long
we
have
go-
we got? Yeah.
4 minutes.
Okay. All right. So let's put a little bit of beetroot here.
Now, actually, sorry, Mark, to just
Yeah,
actually
no.
make a serious point.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
I know you're putting a stain up, but you can see the cut marks on the board.
Yes,
now,
absolutely.
that could be lots of germs and bacteria and things like that.
And it will get right in there.
Yeah, chicken juices and stuff you don't want to be putting in your mouth.
You don't want that at all.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a little bit of blue food
Little
colouring
bit of
here as well.
Oh, blue.
Look at this.
Nice.
So you can see that whatever it is on your board, you need to be able to get that off. And you know full well that if you just wipe that, those stains don't come off very easily.
Can I have a go, just to prove you haven't got a special tube going? Although you have got sleeves rolled up.
Sleeves rolled up, exactly
so
right.
I just spray on,
Just
right?
spray on.
I mean, what I'm asking, I've been using this stuff for about 8 years. So there it is. And look,
And
it's
you
actually...
watch
Oh, it's good.
the stain disappear.
And then there's the reboot.
Look at that.
It
And so now-
No, wait,
Oh,
stop.
okay.
So look, if we take the other shot, look,
Yep.
you can see it's all
Lifting it
pilled
up.
together
Yep.
and lifted it up off of the
Totally.
board. That is amazing.
And then you can just gently wipe it away, like so.
And your board is ready to go again. Now,
Exactly.
if you just cut a chicken breast on
Yep.
there, and then you wanted to make a nice cheese and cucumber
Yes.
sandwich, would the Blue Magic get rid of all the nasty stuff?
It's not antibacterial, but it is food safe. So you can eat food from it when you've cleaned it. If you've got chicken, I would
disinfect
it as well.
Thank you. I've been asking that question for years, and no one's ever given me a straight
Do you know
answer.
what? I like to be honest and
That's why
straight.
we get
Exactly
Mark
right.
Ryes
Yep,
in,
exactly
yeah.
right. But Blue Magic is the one thing that will get rid of all of those stains and all of the nasties around the house.
It should, to be fair, lift the sort of nasty chicken stuff
Absolutely.
off and wipe it
Yeah,
away.
yeah, yeah, very
so
much.
you may be okay, but personally, I agree with you. I would use a disinfectant or an antibacterial. Yeah.
Right. So very easy. Oh, shall we have a look at how our
Please.
gas
Oh,
ring has been...
our-
Well, I'll tell you what,
yes.
let's actually, I don't know. If we can get a shot of that in situ, can you see it's actually...
It's rising
It's
off.
literally the dirt is rising off
What?
it.
It's like, oh my gosh, it's like a sort of ethereal...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it almost like oxidization, something like that?
It looks like ectoplasm.
I don't think it's ectoplasm, Rob. But
you
but
never
look,
know.
let's give it a quick
Apparently,
shake.
one of our offices are haunted. They've been on the most
now,
haunted things.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see the difference
no, I can't see
there?
anything. But when we take a shot of it...
There.
Yeah.
Tell you what, there you go.
I'm being pedantic. Sorry,
There.
Ian. He's going to punch me if I'm not careful.
So can
That's
you see?
great.
Really impressive.
We're actually...
And that's
we're
just after
operating
that's just
at
after a
maximum
couple of
efficiency
minutes.
this evening.
So there.
That's very good.
Equally brilliant.
Yeah.
So you can see all of the dirty, greasy stuff in the kitchen,
Yeah.
all of the bathroom,
Yeah.
all of the household areas, just superb. And I've got lots more demos to be able to show you all the way through the night, including how to clean your oven the easiest way.
And how to clean your dragon if you have one.
Yes.
Should I rehearse a joke with you? Just
Oh,
to
go
see
on.
if-
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
your
yeah.
opinion
Yeah,
if you
okay.
think it's... Oh, sorry, hang on just one sec. Hello? Yep. No, I'm in the middle of doing a show. Sorry, I'm just on the phone.
Oh.
Yeah? What do you reckon? You like it? You like it?
Yeah, actually, I do quite like that.
Thanks.
I mean, we are in Christmas joke season, aren't we? So
I think so. I do. We have to get some tumbleweed sound effects ready. Let's go while we reset everything for ITV and STV. Here is that amazing EcoFlow. Honestly, I can only recommend those wholeheartedly. They are fabulous. When in our previous studio, we had them on all the taps.
Yep.
They're really well made. They're very high quality, and they give you. I love the fact you can just swish around. Like I'm back in our HMO, so I have to cut my hands and kind of splash the sides of the sink to clean off the food.
Totally.
This you just go. You don't have to make that noise. You can if you want. It's optional. Here it is.
We've got a product that I think every home needs. It's a very clever adapter for your tap that can actually help save you water, but also gives you the spray function.
Yeah, to be able to clean your sink properly. You've got two different functions on here, and you're getting a twin pack of the EcoFlow tap adapters for a great price with a great saving. 168901 is the item number. If you want to go for this, it's so simple to order with us here at Shop on TV, shopontv.co.uk, or you can order on the phone at 03333 241 241.
And when you see it in action, honestly, it is incredible. It virtually just screws onto the tap that you've already got. We'll talk you through all that. We've got Mark with us from EcoFlow as well. But then it allows you to have two different functions. And that first function means, and by the way, you don't need any tools. You don't need any plumber. It's so simple.
It's this simple.
It's going to help stop splashing. It aerates your water. So it's got an aerator function, which you'll find as well. You won't use so much washing.
It reduces the water output.
I just like the fact you don't use so much washing up.
Bonus.
But we swapped our tap because we wanted a spray function like this. We bought a brand new tap, and for the price on your screen, you're getting two of these adapters. So you could put these on two different taps in the house. Perhaps you've got a utility room. You think, oh, I'd like it on the utility room as well. It's absolutely phenomenal. So easy to fit yourself, but allowing you to perhaps use the spray to rinse down your veg, to rinse down your plates after you've
Also,
used
it
them.
reduces on the splashes out of the sink
all
and
around
all
your
around.
sink, which causes such a mess.
How many times are you mopping up all the excess water that you've wasted, that you've splashed back out of the sink? It's a twin pack, like we said, for such a great price. 168901 is your item number, and really, really simple.
And we've
to
been
order.
reading through 5-star reviews. You absolutely love this when you get it home for so many different reasons. When you see how it works, honestly, it is fabulous. Simple to fit. It allows you so easily to have these two different spray functions on the one adapter, but you are getting two adapters, so you can use them in different areas. Perhaps you were thinking about the kitchen, perhaps you're thinking about the bathroom, or perhaps you're thinking about that utility room. Or my mum's got an outhouse area where the washing machine is. I suppose that's a utility room to a degree.
It is to your mum.
But it's not quite so posh as a regular utility room. But perhaps you've got that outdoor area as well where you want to adapt that tap. Now, we're really excited about our guest as well, which is Mark. Really lovely to meet you, Mark.
Thank you for inviting me in. It's great.
What a great product.
It's an amazing product. I mean, we've been handling this product for about 25 years now, and we want to push it out to more people because it's such a great product.
Yeah.
It's Italian manufacture, isn't it? You can feel the quality of it.
Absolutely. It's just a simple fit, as you've already explained, goes on the end of your existing tap, so you don't have to make those purchases.
it's also going to fit most taps, isn't it?
Absolutely. A very, very quick, I popped into one of the big DIY stores on the way. 90% of the taps, which you'll see in a minute when we do it, but the end screws off and it just screws up on.
So if you were in that store and you saw Mark fiddling with taps, he was doing a little bit of his investigation, because it is so easy. Would you show us, actually?
Absolutely.
Because it's so simple to do. You don't need a plumber. We don't even need tools, do we?
Not at all, no. So your normal tap, the end, as I say, 90% of the taps, your end aerator will just screw off just like this.
Right.
Okay, so we just put that to one side. We usually put that in a drawer.
Right, okay, so
we've got
save that in a drawer
just
so
in case.
You've got it, yep.
And then it simply just screws on.
Well, if you moved, you could take this with you then, couldn't you?
You
And
could,
put the other
indeed,
thing
you
back on the
could.
tap.
And then we just say tighten, hand tighten, and that's it.
Good to go.
So show us now what this can do.
So, with the fitting, this is the aerated spray, so this will not splash up all over the countertop.
Clever.
Okay. In there's also a 360 ball joint, so when you move it over, your normal tap, you could only kind of move it like this. This, you can reach all the corners of your sink, because
That's brilliant.
I think when people are at home and they put all bits and bobs from the kitchen worktops in there, they want to have a
Clean sink.
Exactly
Yeah,
that, so they get
absolutely.
rid of all of that. So the second thing it does, so that's the aerated spray. You pull the collar down.
As easy as that. Did you see that?
That's
Just pull
great.
that collar down, and now it's gone to that fabulous. And that is so handy to have in the kitchen.
Absolutely,
For
absolutely.
rinsing your vegetables, it's going to be brilliant
Your
for
fruits.
your fruit.
But again, cleaning down the sink, rinsing your plates, actually. I absolutely love it for
Yeah.
that.
So again, we did say it's water saving. On this setting, it saves up to 18% of water.
Gosh, and that's because the water's
Incredible.
aerated,
Well,
isn't it?
what are they-
And with the spray function, even better.
Absolutely. So on the spray function, it's about 18% of water it saves, because there's a little restrictor just where that ball joint is, obviously, which restricts the amount of water that comes through. And then if we push the collar up to the aerated spray, that saves just over 11% of water as
And
well.
that's been tested, hasn't it? Was it by Bournemouth?
Yeah,
Bournemouth University.
Bournemouth University. They did a flow rate test on that. Sorry.
Brilliant.
And yeah, they corroborated the results from it.
Absolutely
I mean, that is
brilliant.
incredible. So, you know, helping you save water, which is so important now with all the costs going up. But I just think going to be so handy for your kitchen. I think so. For us, we changed the whole tap just to get that spray function, but you've got that spray function and you've got that aerated function as well, which gives that really nice sort of, it feels like a softer water.
It really does, absolutely.
And lots of people mention with washing up liquid, you don't need so much.
Absolutely. Again, with the extra bubbles that comes through, again, it just bubbles them up really nicely.
Now, it's also something called RAS approved. Now, RAS stands for Water Regulations Approval Scheme. What does that mean, Mark?
So it's an independent body. We wanted to have these RAS approved, so they give confidence to customers. If you go into, again, any of the big DIY stores, more or less all of the taps that you see for new kitchen taps like this will be RAS approved. It gives the consumer confidence that it's been through stringent testing and it's safe to use with water.
With
Brilliant.
brilliant.
Absolutely.
Absolutely brilliant.
great.
And so everything's there for you. You are getting a twin pack, remember, for that great price that you see on screen. 168901 is your item number. As far as how long it'll last, you were telling us a story just before the show.
This is brilliant.
Absolutely. Well, again, we had a couple phone us up just before Christmas and said, we'd like to order another one, please. And we said, of course, absolutely. So we went through and we had a chat to them. And I said to them, oh, by the way, you know, what happened to the last one? They went, we've moved.
We forgot to take
And we
it.
forgot to take it.
Oh, how funny. So it hadn't, you know, worn out in 19 years. It
Not
was
in the
still
slightest.
working, but they left it.
They forgot to take it with them.
Don't do that.
So we were very kind and we sent them a free one.
Oh, you are
what
kind.
a kind
Don't do
man.
that. You keep the end of your tap,
Yeah.
put that in the drawer, and when you move, take that off and take it,
Take it with you.
Absolutely.
Review-wise, we were mentioning right at the top of the show, it's had
great
great
reviews.
feedback. And take a little look at this. Fantastic. We're thinking of getting a new kitchen tap fitted, but this has made it completely unnecessary. It equalises the flow from the hot and cold sides and produces a good frothy spray and can be angled into the corners of the sink. It also allows a kettle to be filled, even with a sink full of washing up. That's a good one, isn't it?
So handy.
Here's another one for you. Not only saves water, but also reduces the amount of washing up liquid required. That
That's
was
the
Hayley's
one I liked.
favourite. Excellent product. Should be fitted to taps as standard.
It should, but gosh, for the price that you've got, and you're getting 2 of these, so that's 2 taps sorted. We honestly changed our tap completely because I wanted that spray
wanted the
function.
sprayer, yeah.
It's so handy when you're doing fruit and veg, when you're cleaning plates down before you put them into the dishwasher,
Cleaning
or if
the
you're
sink.
hand rinse, hand washing your plates, to rinse them down before you put them to drain. So I wanted that function, but we haven't got the other function because this has 2 functions, that aerated water as well.
So saving on your water, and if
Which
you think
is phenomenal.
cost of everything is going up,
Yeah,
isn't it? So if you can save anywhere,
a bit on your water, that's fantastic. And we were talking about how Bournemouth University have looked into that saving as well. But for me as well, the fact that because it's got those bubbles in, because it's aerated, you won't need to use so much washing up liquid. I get through so much washing up liquid because our water is so nasty and hard. Whereas if it's a bit more aerated,
yeah.
it wouldn't need so much.
Now, it's really, really simple to fit. Mark just showed us a
Yes.
moment ago, but on the back of the little leaflet that it comes with are all the fitting instructions. It will fit 90% or more of taps, but you get all these different adapters included.
Yeah, there's
don't
6
you?
adapters there, so you can actually adapt it, and we'll show you how they work. The other lovely thing is there's a phone number on that leaflet.
Yes.
So if you have any issues, and Mark was saying no one rings, so if you want to ring, do ring. There's a phone number there, and they can help you fit it as well. And their website is
It's fab.
fantastic.
Talks you through everything,
Fantastic
doesn't
too.
it?
But it is really simple. Once you watch Mark using this on different taps as well, because we have got different taps in the studio, you'll think, oh, hang on, yeah, that'll go onto mine, and you can get it home and so easily fit it. You're seeing exactly there how you just take the end of your tap off right now, and then you'll find it screws on. If it doesn't, we're going to show you how to use the adapter too. And don't forget, giving you 2 different functions, changing your tap completely.
I love the flow of the water, like we were
Yeah.
saying. You don't get that splashback everywhere.
That's really annoying because it's actually ruining our unit tops, isn't
well,
it?
yeah,
Because
the
water
granite,
marks,
the water stains that
because
are
it's
on there.
continually splashing up when you're doing things in the sink. So this is going to be brilliant for so many different reasons. Do please check out on the website or on the phones, but make sure every home, every tap should have these for sure.
What a brilliant price. You are getting 2 of them, remember. 168901, whether it's 2 of your own taps, whether you want to split it, maybe with your mum or
Yeah.
your sister.
Well, lots of people got a utility room or an
Yes.
outdoor sink, or perhaps you even want to use it on a bathroom
outdoor
tap.
sink could be good,
But
yeah.
we'll show you. We'll show you because it's really easy to pop this onto virtually all the taps that you've got. Really brilliant product.
It's great, Mark. We're really blown away by it.
It is a wonderful, wonderful product. As you said earlier, it comes with 6 adapters.
Yep.
So again, we've got some other little models of taps
Lovely.
here. This is a very popular model
Yes,
in
it
kitchens
is,
that have been.
yes.
So on this one, the adapter is actually up in the middle. So the aerator
Okay.
sort of unscrews from here.
Right.
So
So
all
this
we
is
do.
Mum's tap, and I
Yeah,
didn't even
it
think
is.
about Mum's tap until I saw this, and I was like, oh gosh, it would be brilliant on Mum's.
So again, this is just one of the adapters.
So that's
you
one of the
get.
adapters.
Yep.
So where are you going to put that?
So we're going to screw this onto here first.
Right.
So that goes onto your tap adapter, nicely like that.
Lovely.
And then that, again, just goes
That's
up into the inside of the
brilliant.
tap. And again, just hand tighten. And again, if you need to, obviously a little tea towel just to pull that tight.
Get
a
to
little
make
bit.
sure it's nice
Exactly.
and tight.
And then once
and
again,
the job's done.
you're
As
ready to go.
simple as
And
that.
look, the fact you've got that adjustment, and it's a really smooth
The
flow
quality,
to the adjustment.
you can feel the quality.
That's really
as well.
important to point out, isn't it? Italian made.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the manufacturers are in Italy. They're a family business as well. They've been going 62 years. And again, I think what that story we said about someone's had it 19 years, it's the quality that really shines through.
Definitely.
We love that. If you missed that, a lady had had hers for 19 years and she rang up for another one. And Mark said, what happened? She says, we moved. We left it on
We
the tap
forgot
at
to
home.
take it with
We're
us.
still working 19 years later. And how do we change the adapter from the aerating to the actual spray function?
So there's just a simple little collar here, which you put your fingers on and just pull it down.
How
And then
easy is that?
Great.
that will change it from the aerated spray to like the spray that you can use on your, say, your
Rinsing your
dishes,
veg
Exactly
and
that,
your
exactly
fruit.
that.
We've got another type of tap in the middle there. Again, it's fine for what we say 90% or more of taps.
Absolutely. Pop into the DIY store, had a very brief look, and 90% of them, the end of the tap screwed off. So again, it's very simple to take the aerator off and screw this directly in to the tap.
Brilliant.
Fabulous. And then if we do have a tap that it won't actually sort of work on, we have got a really clever adapter, haven't we? So it will work on it.
Absolutely, yes. So again, we try to cover as much as we can, or all the bases for all the taps. New taps are coming out each week.
Yeah.
So this is what we call our S1 adapter. So again, this will go over the end of the tap, like I've already put on here, and it's just so simple. And excuse me, I'm just going to unscrew
It is so simple. So as we say, really, over 90% of the taps it will fit on without this extra adapter. Your details on the bottom of the screen, so really affordable to add it if
Really
you need
affordable,
to.
yeah.
But that is available if you have got a tap that it won't fit on for any reason.
and then simply goes over the end of the tap, and then the tap adapter itself just screws onto the bottom.
Right.
Oh, clever.
And then you've got your
great.
water saving, etc., and all the other benefits that come with it.
Absolutely
So many
brilliant.
benefits. Every tap definitely should have one of these, and you're getting 2 of these in the pack.
2 of them in the pack.
I
not
love the
one,
fact you get 2.
2.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, what a price, what a price. But speaking of what a price, ladies and gentlemen, Blue
Magic!
Now, when last we left off,
Yes.
I say we, it's the royal we, you,
Me, yes.
dirtied a carpet
Oh, I did,
and then
yes,
cleaned
yes.
it as if by magic,
Yes.
by Blue Magic. But now it's had a chance to sort of dry under
Yeah,
our
yeah, yeah.
studio lights. I
Yep.
bet you Blue Magic can't do anything with that.
Well, fortunately, it can.
Can it?
So that's the thing. So
Put
I
your
thought
money where your mouth is, Dad.
I would bring the carpet back. I've turned it round because the stains down at this bit were even worse. So I'm going to go round again.
Yep.
And I'm just there we go.
Hello.
Hello. Twist the cap round so that
He's not quite got his nozzle sorted.
Have a look because it just gets rid of the ink immediately, and it's
And
like.
that was ketchup, wasn't it?
And I think ketchup
then
there, and then we've got
mustard.
I think that was food colouring.
Food colouring as well.
This was red wine. This one, red wine here.
Red wine.
Oh no, the ketchup.
I have to be careful what I sing now, otherwise it messes up YouTube.
Exactly. Well,
That
quite.
was
ketchup. That one.
That was
ketchup. We've
Oh,
got.
it
It
was
was
boot
boot polish over here, wasn't it? Of course. This was
Colour food.
green food dye.
Cuddly toy.
Cuddly toy, cola. Yeah,
wine
absolutely.
wine was in there somewhere.
We've got mascara
See,
here.
that was wine there. Oh no, that was wine there.
And what I'm going to do
you know what my
is just
favourite wine
again.
is?
What's your favourite wine?
I want to pull. Actually, I don't. I want an Aston Martin. I've got to taste. No, I'm saying that you haven't got taste.
It's a very old gag, that.
Well, you know, I figure if you wait long enough, it all comes back into fashion.
This
again,
is very
doesn't
true.
it?
I like to agitate with my fingers just
Do
to
you?
just to show you that it doesn't hurt your skin at all.
No, no. Unless
you've got
look,
no problem
if
here.
you have really hypersensitive
If you've
skin.
got
Some people
very
are sensitive
yes.
to water.
If you've got very sensitive skin,
Yeah, wear some
absolutely.
gloves.
And by the way, if you've got an incredibly expensive carpet like Turkish carpet that you bought abroad,
Yes.
do a little patch test first.
Sure.
Just for safety. But we would say that for safety with anything.
Don't use it on your expensive oil paintings and things like
Well,
that.
no, indeed. Have a look.
Actually, that reminds me. I don't know why. I just realised. You know when we've got carpet samples we use for our cleaning shows?
Yeah.
I think they need a lick of paint.
Look at
Yeah.
that. So you can see it really gets the stone. Now, if you've got a really stubborn stain, maybe you've got curry or something,
Yep.
it might need 2 goings over. It might do.
Yeah.
But remember that you can also use Blue Magic in your carpet cleaning machines as well.
Sure, and hard floor cleaners.
Hard floor
carpet
cleaners, absolutely brilliant.
And again, for your car, what do they call them? Pressure washers? And
Yes,
things like that
yeah,
as well?
absolutely.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
can use Blue Magic across the entire home and garden. At this time
in
of
the
year,
car.
you know how mucky your garden furniture is before you put it
I
away.
don't have a garden, but I can imagine.
If you haven't put your garden furniture away yet, give it a wipe over with Blue Magic and ready for spring back in the garage.
But
I mean,
then,
it's
you know,
really
by
impressive.
summertime, you have the barbecue, might
Yeah,
be,
yeah, yeah.
barbecue grills and things like that.
Well, I've got a barbecue grill in a few minutes. Yeah.
You.
Yep.
Caravan, camper
Yes,
home,
all of
RV.
RV.
All RV, all that kind of
I know
stuff.
RV.
Great for, RV. Wonderful for your
Yes.
vehicle as well.
Indeed.
Anything you need to clean pretty much anywhere. It does. I mean, we've struggled to find things that it doesn't do. It
Yes.
does most things.
Stay tuned, because the dirty water is going to go clear very shortly.
It's going to go
Here.
clear right here after this. morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shop on TV with me, Rob Locke, with me, and, of course...
Mark Ryes, hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Mark is here, not with a miracle, but he might perform a little magic.
Little magic.
Here
for
it
you.
is.
It's blue magic.
Two little blue, two blue, baby.
Well, to be
I
fair,
love you.
You get 2 of these, but this can make 2 of these can make up to 100 of these.
And what are these?
So this is one of the best cleaning solutions you'll ever come across. It's a multi-surface cleaner and stain remover as well.
Ooh, yes.
And I'll tell you what, I'll get a couple of really horrible stains going for you in a moment so you can see it absolutely. By the way, also you get foam with it as well. You get the high foam cleaner
All
too.
of everything there except the penguins and the little baubles.
And the high foam cleaner is brilliant for doing
Yes.
ovens and air fryers and microwaves, and even where you can't, when you need to get round the corners of something. So maybe on the hinges of toilets, even that you can't get in cleaning.
Yeah, obviously your cookers and your things like that, your air fryers and what have you. You get 2 500ml bottles of the Blue Magic concentrated solution. You dilute it either to 10ml, 20 or 30, depending on the veracity. That's the wrong word. The sort of strength or ferociousness of the stain. You get the little measuring cups as well. You get the foam cleaner, that's 300ml, and 2 applicator bottles, and all of that for 20 quid, which can, if you wouldn't mind just taking a step back, Mark, can replace
all of these.
all of that and a lot more. Not only do you not have all the clutter of all the bottles, but also you don't have the expense. £20, and at standard dilution of 10ml, that's 100 bottles out of your litre in total.
Yep.
That's 20 pence a bottle.
Incredible.
If you double the dilution, obviously, it's going to halve when you double the solution, it's going to halve the quantity. But you're still saving money no matter what you do, really.
Absolutely. Beetroot, Rob, and because I don't have any grass, but I do have green food colouring, and this is even worse than grass.
Yes, one could
basically,
argue
because
that
it is much more concentrated.
Yes.
But watch this with Blue Magic. I'm just going to give it a quick spray and watch as the stain disappears.
But more than that,
look
wait,
at that.
look.
Can you see how it's getting underneath?
It's lifted it up onto the surface, and now you've got just these little bits.
And that's just the bits
and you just
going
wipe
there.
them away.
And look, with the green grass stain. So maybe you've got someone that loves cricket. Maybe you've got... Look at this. You can just then wipe away just like that.
Or leave it and it crystallises to like a salt,
and then you can vacuum it up as well.
Amazing. You'd never know that stain was even there.
Have a look at this. Dirty water.
Dirty water.
Dirty water.
You dirty
and watch.
water.
I'm just going to use neat Blue Magic in this, and watch this, because it literally just gets underneath the stain.
Lift it up to the top.
Lift it up to the top, and look at that.
Hey, presto.
All
now that's
gone.
magic.
That's magic. So that's Blue Magic as the solution that you dilute into your bottle like this.
Yep.
Now, you will have seen bottles like this in your local cafe or fast food restaurant or local
Not
coffee
the bottles,
shop.
but what's in it, I assume.
But yes, well, the type of bottles that they use,
Yes,
they've got blue liquid, and the beautiful thing about this is you've got the chance. They use it in industry, and they've been using it in industry for 40 years. In 2026, 40 years. So it began in 1986.
It comes in big, multi-gallon drums.
So they have used all of that for years and years and years, but now it's in a foam formulation as well. So you get 2 of those to make up to 100 bottles, but you also get the high foam solution. Rob, come and join me by the oven, because
right.
we're obviously preparing for Christmas. And
it's Christmas,
it is Christmas, very, very soon, actually.
Right, yeah.
If you've got your mother-in-law coming for Christmas, you need a clean oven, because otherwise she is going to be an absolute nightmare with you. Let me just show you that the foam is great, because you can even spray upside down, get it on your hand, like so. It sticks. So what I'm going to do is come to the oven door, because the oven door is particularly dirty. They only let me dirty it because I said I would clean it again.
Yeah, this is a brand new oven.
Yeah, I know it is. Yeah, exactly. So what I'm going to do is just a stripe of Blue Magic foam all the way down there, like so, OK? And we're going to leave that on for 5 minutes.
OK.
OK,
so it's absorbing, it's lifting.
Well, you will see. It's actually even better than that on ovens. So if you've got a really dirty oven, leave it, and it will do it. So it literally starts to just pull the dirt away.
Oh, you can see it.
And we might need to get above it as well to be able to... Can you see how it's beginning to pull the dirt?
Yeah,
it's lifting the dirt out.
You can see there's like a border
Absolutely.
of dirt.
And that is what it's doing right now.
But also, you put it on your hand. It's
Yes,
not if
exactly.
you put regular oven cleaner on your hand.
Oh, you wouldn't
have
want to
a
do
hand
that
after a while.
There is no bleach, there's no caustics, and there's no solvents in Blue Magic. And so, if you're trying to clean an oven, the foam is absolutely brilliant. It will also do your microwave.
Yep.
It will do your air fryer. You know how you can't get in the air fryer the top bit?
Yeah.
Really good. So, Blue Magic foam will do all of
Now,
those
to be
as
honest,
well.
I think we used to sell an air fryer foam cleaner. It was
Yes.
2 bottles for about 20 quid. This is the thing, you can pay for specialist cleaners like that. You can
Yep.
pay a tenner.
Yep.
For stainless steel cleaner for like your microwave and things like that. Or
Exactly.
if a lot of appliances are stainless, you can pay 4, 5, 6 quid for that.
Exactly.
When you add up what all those individual cleaners you've got under your sink or wherever it is you keep your cleaners.
Exactly.
I bet you've probably got 40, 50, 60, 70 or more pounds worth of product. This replaces
All of it.
probably all of it. In fact, let me just give you a summary of what is great about
that's a good
the
idea.
Blue Magic and some of the things that it replaces. First of all, and this is most important, and I think a huge benefit here, particularly for people who are into sort of green cleaners and things like that, it is safe to use around all your home.
Yes.
It is completely non-toxic.
Brilliant.
It's food grade, so if you've used it on your chopping board or something like that and you're preparing food on it, it's safe. You're not going to be basically consuming chemicals and things
Yes,
like
exactly.
that. Safe around children and pets, another big one as well. Pets absorbing chemicals and bleaches and caustics and things through the pads of their paws, or toddlers,
Totally. Yes.
having a little
Indeed.
kind of toddle around.
Yes.
What's it? Cruel. I couldn't think of the word.
Crawling, yes.
No sticky residue, fragrance-free, so you don't have that horrible, nasty smell after,
No,
or that
indeed.
sort of pine fresh. That's
Exactly,
actually
yes.
Not really. It's just disguising the
Exactly
smell of
right.
the chemicals. Does not contain acids, caustics, or bleach, as Mark said, and it replaces most of your household cleaners, including.
There are lots. There's a whole pile.
This
Here
is
we
just
go.
some of them. Multi-purpose kitchen and bathroom cleaners.
Carpet and hard floor cleaners.
Lino and cushion floor cleaners.
Tile, grouting and ceramic cleaners.
Oven, hob, air fry, grill and microwave
Can
cleaners.
also replace garden decking, patio furniture and barbecue cleaners.
Upholstery cleaner.
Stainless steel cleaners.
Window, mirror and glass cleaners.
Car engine, wheel, exterior and interior cleaners.
And it's a multi-surface and fabric stain remover as
And
well.
much more as well.
Oh, yeah.
Much more.
Amazing. It really, and it goes a long way.
Yes.
I mean, 100 bottles. So let's talk about the dilution. So
Yes.
you
Okay.
get your little measuring cup. So there are, a standard
Yes.
is 10 mil,
Yes.
right? If you want to go sort of medium strength, you go
Yes,
20.
20.
If you want sort of high strength, you go 30.
Exactly.
So £20 for 100 bottles at 10 mil is 20 pence a bottle.
Exactly.
So at 20 mil, it would be 40 pence a bottle. And if my math is correct, which it probably isn't, at 30 mil, it would be 60 pence a bottle.
Exactly right.
So still, you can be 60 pence a bottle going toe-to-toe with things that might cost you 4, 5, 6 or more quid.
Absolutely.
So you're going to save a fortune.
If you think of it as its lowest resolution, as its lowest dilution, can you, even if you got from the pound shop, you got like a £1 bottle of multi-surface cleaner, you would be spending £100 for what you're getting with Blue Magic.
Exactly.
Okay?
And also, not to mention all of the clutter. You know, you just need what you've got in your package, which is 2 bottles, 2 applicators. And what we tend to do, the reason we give you 2 applicators is you can have one at standard solution and one at high concentration. So, and look, we always say this is Blue Magic, not Blue Miracle.
True.
We haven't found a lot that it doesn't work on. I've been using this for probably 6 or 7 years. You've been using it for longer than that. All of our crew here have been using it for up to 15 or more years, in fact. It's just, in fact, when we used to have staff sample sales at the last place we were, the first thing
was always the Blue Magic.
Right. So, yeah, well, we're really going to illustrate that now.
We've managed to load a lot of stock on the system, so there is stuff for you for this Christmas. If you've run out, if it's a question that you need more,
stock up.
get it today.
No shelf life, is there?
No, exactly right. Do you remember I put a little bit on the carpet here?
Yeah,
so I'm just going to avoid that area.
This is completely untreated.
Completely untreated,
no
brand new.
Scotch Guard, nothing
at all.
Just off the roll.
There's no point in me trying to cheat it because it's so good. That's
what
the point.
we do here, you can do in your own home and get
exactly
the same
That's
results.
a lot of ketchup.
Yeah.
That's a lot of ketchup.
Mind you, I like ketchup, a lot of ketchup.
Do you want to eat that bit?
No, thanks.
All right. My fingers have been on it. You're absolutely right. Let's
we used to call that monkey's blood.
A little bit of monkey's blood.
My parents used to call it, Dad used to call it monkey's blood.
So, I use green food colouring instead of grass stains just because it's easier to actually get it on the... But look at that. If you've got grass stains in the summer, almost impossible to get off. But this is really, really good.
You can get grass stains on your knees, can't you, in the summer?
Yes, you can, absolutely.
You play cricket.
Now, look at this. This is mascara. Now, mascara is one of the most difficult things to get... Look at this.
Oh.
So, look... Mascara is difficult.
Remind me not to let you make me up.
If you
Even a Rocky Horror Convention would balk at that.
Well, quite. If you spill mascara, you don't want. You don't want it over your sheets. You don't want it over your pillowcases. All of that kind of thing. This is fake tan.
Now, this is a common problem these days, isn't it? A lot of ladies and gentlemen use fake tan.
Absolutely.
And if it's not the one you've had sprayed on, or if it's not one that stains you, then it can rub off, and you can get on your lovely pillowcases and things like that. You can get mascara, lipstick, and fake tan, the whole lot.
And it will get rid of all of those for you as well. Right, I've got ink here.
Yeah,
this is the kind of ink that you used to use in school.
Fountain pens.
Fountain pen ink, my dears. Look, and so now I'm just going to get a pipette out. Look at this. It's very busy.
It's flying out the door as always,
look
folks. Please check out your baskets as soon as you can. And look, if you can afford it, get a couple, stock up. It'll last you. Honestly, I reckon it depends how much cleaner you use every single month. But how long would 100 bottles last you?
Well, quite.
Or even if you said half that, 50 bottles if you're doing a medium concentration.
Of course, I've got the red wine.
Of course, red wine.
I don't think UB40 have got anything to worry about, have they?
No. Do you know what? We almost had the UB40. I was offered because they split, didn't they? There's an official UB40 and a sort of non-official one now. And the official one, we were going to have them on Shop on TV to offer up their new single.
How funny!
But it never transpired.
Oh, what a shame. Oh, and brown sauce.
Yeah.
These are all things that you can get on a carpet really easily at home by mistake, or it might be on your car carpet. Yeah. On the mats in the car. If you've had a burger and you bite into it and it goes everywhere,
oh gosh,
that is not good. Oh, cola.
What do we know it definitely doesn't work on?
It doesn't work on gloss paint.
So liquid gloss paint.
Liquid gloss paint.
But you can clean, if it's dry on your windowsill or something, you can clean
absolutely.
that, obviously.
And things like chewing gum, because it's not designed to get off chewing gum like that. Yeah. It's designed to get underneath stains.
And also, and by the way, if you do, when you buy this, if you try it on something and you find it doesn't work, and you know it's not gloss paint, liquid gloss paint or chewing gum, there are two things before you kind of go, oh, what? Two things. First of all, what concentration are you using? If you're using the standard concentration of 10 ml, which will work for the majority of just regular stains, and as a fabric pre-treatment, yes, you can do that. You can put some in your washing machine, all that kind of. We'll cover that in a minute. Then up the ante, double it and try it with that, and then triple it if you have to. And in some very rare circumstances, if it's the last resort, even try it neat. But also, if it's an old stain, let it sit for a while. It's Blue Magic, not Blue Miracle.
To be fair, if it's a really old stain, you might want to come back tomorrow and redo it again. So you do it today, you might want to do it again tomorrow. Because those really old stains, it might be that you've tried 100 other things on it already, so you've got to kind of get that off first.
But the thing is, Mark, that this is used in industry. If you go to fast food restaurants, burger chains, there's one particular very famous burger chain, probably the most famous one, that uses it to clean out its milkshake machines. You said that it's used on...
Ford use it on their lines to degrease the brake lining before they go into production.
Could you use this to clean an engine?
Yes. You can use it on engine parts. Exactly right.
The fact is, if you've tried even maximum concentration and it hasn't worked after 2 or 3 hits and it's been left for a long time, the chances are that stain is never ever coming out. And you just have to, and nothing else will get it.
It's a rarity with Blue Magic because look at this. It is eating through these stains.
Really selling very, very quickly.
Look at this. I'm not at all surprised. When people have used Blue Magic once, they'll come and buy it again because they know it's so good.
Well, look, people in industry and professional cleaning companies, or professional companies, companies that want professional cleaning results, and cleaning companies do use it. In fact, the lady or the cleaning people in my flat, my block of flats, they walk around with bottles of Blue Magic as well, and you've probably seen this in action. But they have the choice of anything and everything.
Well, let me tell you,
this is what a lot of them, I can't say most, but a very large number of them use.
The company that makes Blue Magic don't sell it to industry under the name Blue Magic. It's called something else in industry, but it is the same formulation. It's been available on TV shopping since 1992.
Sure.
It is 40 years old next. The formula is 40 years old next year.
Top secret.
14 different things inside Blue Magic, but they wouldn't. I asked them what they were, but they wouldn't. They wouldn't tell me what they were.
Sometimes you may have seen, if it's not blue, because blue also I think was possibly done for TV. maybe.
Yep.
You may have seen green, and you may have possibly seen
There are
pink.
various
There are
formulations in
different
industry,
formulations and
absolutely.
colours.
Yep.
But they are essentially,
Yes.
most of the ones that you've seen, you probably find are going to be, they're Blue Magic, but
Exactly.
under any other name.
Now,
or
I
colour.
was agitating with my fingers because I want to show you that actually
you're good at that.
it's I'm good at agitating. I wanted to show you that it gets off everything. You see this foam that's left behind? That
Yes,
will dry
yeah.
to a kind of salt consistency.
And then what?
And you can vacuum it up the
So
next
you don't
day.
even have to scrub it.
No.
Yeah.
Have a look at that. So you can see it literally gets all of the stains out.
Yeah.
And this is just ordinary carpet. It's not been pre-treated in any way. Whatever the stain is, by the way, if you've got questions, do let us know.
Oh,
because,
yeah.
you know, happy to answer questions about it. The question we always get in, Rob, the question we always get in on email is, does it do blood?
Well,
yes, it does.
Let's talk bodily fluid, shall we?
Okay,
It does them all.
It really does.
So I know I've said this before, and I practice my jokes on Freeview before we come on air.
Yeah.
Yes, if you've got blood, if you've got wee-wee, if you've got poo-poo, anything else like that, maybe a little sick, then, you know, for me, that's just Saturday night. But it will get rid of it all.
Not Friday night, thank goodness.
No.
Thank goodness.
Hang on, what night is it
Saturday
tonight?
It's Friday night.
Oh.
Thank goodness
Is
it's
it?
Friday night.
It is, yeah.
Friday night, Saturday morning. Exactly right. Saturday
the best
morning.
is yet to come.
The best is yet
we
to
have
come.
a question from a viewer.
Oh, go on.
Yes, go ahead, Kieran. I spilled some makeup, like red chalky makeup last night, and have rubbed it into their new grey carpet. Will this tackle the stain in 5 or 6 days' time when it arrives?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
yes,
probably.
It really will. It really will.
If it's
Very
been
much so.
sitting there drying for a while, I say,
Yep.
what concentrate? Well, start with 10 mil.
Yep.
And then if that's not enough, go to 20. And if that's not enough, go to 30. And, you know, when you spray it, let it sit for 5, 10
Exactly
minutes.
right.
You know.
I tried to get fresh beetroot, but I was told at the greengrocers and at 5 different supermarkets
it's out
that
season.
not available at the moment because it's out of season in December, which is a bit annoying because I love showing the fresh beetroot demonstration for you. But just to show you, with the spray, just watch what happens. Let me just tilt that around a little bit so it does that. Watch what happens to the staining colour. It literally... There's no bleach in this, so please don't think I'm bleaching it. I'm not. And look, now I can just wipe the stain away.
And it's getting into all... I mean, this has got a lot of cutboards, knife marks on it
That's
and such.
the point.
By the way, it's been 5 minutes, young man.
Oh, the oven, yes.
Yeah.
So that's our board.
Aruga.
Look at this.
What's happened
there?
here?
That is what it will
don't
do.
believe it.
Now, we didn't touch that from putting the foam on there. I'm so pleased that it's done that so
cleaned and slid.
clearly.
Yeah.
It's cleaned and slid. And that's basically because our oven door is that way. So, can you see?
I don't even know if we...
And so
remember that from before, but my God. Amazing.
That is just one of the applications for Blue Magic. But also, you know,
I've just heard our producer, what am I saying? Our director tonight is an octopus.
He is an octopus.
Yeah.
It's like he's got 8 arms all running at once.
Yeah,
exactly
you should
right.
see it. It's like the bridge of the Starship Enterprise up there.
What you can do is put the foam on and wipe, but I do love the fact that you can put the foam on and just leave it.
It just goes for a walk with it.
Would you like another oven demo?
Absolutely.
Think about kind of a microwave oven. Let me grab it from over here.
Where am I walking?
We're going back to where we were. So
back to one, everybody.
Have a look at
as
this.
They say in the...
Because what I've done is, this is a glass bowl, but imagine it's the inside of your microwave.
Yeah.
So now you can spray the foam all the way
Pretty,
around.
isn't it?
There we go.
It's Christmas.
It's great. It's like snow. What I'm going to do...
that cleans stuff.
What I'm going to do
cleaning
is
snow.
put this bowl back over there, and we'll come, and we won't touch it in the interim, but we'll come back and see how clean it is.
Take a mental picture.
So, okay?
Yeah.
And you can see it around the outside.
Yeah.
So let me just pop this one
clings even to
back over.
glass.
Exactly, and that's why it's great for the inside of a microwave, because or an air fryer, which is really good. And at this time of year, when you know, you might not cook all year round, but Christmas is the time when your oven might actually get used. For a change.
No, show us more, Mark. We've just scratched the surface.
You know how...
Barely even begun, like eternity.
Let's...
Please, can I just say, please check out your baskets. You can call us if you prefer to do it on the phone. 03333241241. Credit, debit card. All we need is your name, your address, your phone number, or your email if you have one for tracking information and such. you can check out as a guest online if you want to at shopontv.co.uk. And all you have to do is when you go to the website, you'll see it's very subtle. It says live.
It does.
Click it, shop now. That takes you through to our show page. Select your product, and very simply then check out. Now, you can set up an account with Shop on TV. It's free. No subscriptions, no fees, nothing like that, no recurring payments. It's absolutely free, but it does mean you can store securely your credit and debit card information. You also have an address book where you can not only have your default address, which is presumably you, but also you can add addresses for other people, including their name and their phone number. So you can actually have this sent to people anywhere you like, wherever we deliver this to in the United Kingdom, and often the Highlands and the Islands. We will also be able to send to other people other than yourself. So it's a great way to shop for your friends and your family as well. Make sure they've got some too. But do check out. It's going to be one of those, even though we started at 1:20-something, it's very busy. Nearer to Christmas, a lot of people are sort of getting into the Christmas spirit, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
I shall be doing so in a couple of weeks. Can't wait. I'll be gone for about 3 weeks. Oh.
As long as that.
I'm going to sit with my feet up and watch the telly.
Little shirt.
Little shirt.
School shirt, but it might be your best cotton shirt.
Yep.
And I'm going to put some horrible stains on it. No. I use a little shirt because otherwise there's so much material. It kind of goes. It goes everywhere. So look, I'm going to put. Look at this. I'm going to put ink on here. This is standard ink. Like
I just
so.
found out you don't pay VAT on children's clothing.
So it was cheaper to buy the shirt.
Children's clothing.
Exactly right. Now look.
I have to stitch them together. I will.
So there. If your kid comes home with a shirt like that, or your pen has leaked in your pocket,
Oh, it happens all the time.
you are going to be really, really angry.
Yeah.
And you're going to throw the shirt away. Don't throw the shirt away because Blue Magic can rescue it. Tell you what happens if you spill beetroot at lunchtime?
Mark.
And look... So,
Or it could be pickle. And now that is like a pickle, really,
exactly,
isn't it,
that's the
essentially?
point.
I always would have a pickle stain on my shirt.
So, do you?
Not anymore, because I'm not at school. But
Oh, but way back when.
Way back when.
That is a little bit like modern art.
Well, actually, I think you could potentially sell this to psychologists as a line of Rorschach shirts.
I went to Take Modern a couple of weeks ago, and there was an awful lot of modern art that I didn't understand. But
that's the one with the silent F, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Look at this. If you came home with a shirt like this, you'd think it was ruined. Yeah. This is where Blue Magic comes in, because what we're going to do is pre-treat the shirt.
I do this all the time. Both my son and I. And if we've got a stain on something, when it's taken off, we spray it with Blue Magic, and then just ball it up and put it in the laundry basket, ready for laundry day. So, 6 months later.
This is
all the time I get to do
pre-treating with Blue Magic. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to
get your microfiber cloths as well. They've got an amazing pack of 20 on the bottom left of your screen under the website address currently.
Now, normally, you would leave the pre-treatment on, Rob, for probably 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Leave it on for 10 minutes and then put it in your washing machine.
Yeah.
Now,
but we're not going to do that.
Well, no, but tell me, on your washing machine at home, what's the minimum cycle, the shortest cycle it will do, do you reckon?
I know, because I only do 2, but I think there is one that's about, maybe, I think, delicate's like 40 minutes, something like that.
40 minutes. The one in my washing machine is 30 minutes is the minimum time that it takes.
Yeah.
So, I am not going to wash this for 30 minutes. Normally, I'd leave that for 10 minutes just to do the pre-treatment.
Yeah.
But I've just got a bowl of cold water here.
Yeah, OK.
I'm going to prove to you it's a bowl of cold water because I'm going to drink some of it.
If you were thirsty, Mark, we could have
If that had chemicals in it, I wouldn't be drinking it, OK?
Just wait a sec.
That's the point. So I just...
he's safe.
Proving to you it is just ordinary tap water.
Yes.
So now...
And it's cold as well.
It is cold water. I am going to
pop a cold wash.
The shirt in. Well, I'm not going... Well, yes, simulating a cold wash, but also I'm not putting any detergent in here.
Oh, no.
There's no washing powder in here at all. So all
just
I'm doing now...
Just what you've pre-treated the garment with.
I am just... using this a bit like a washing machine, because do you remember an old twin tub? Did you remember a twin tub?
Yeah.
It basically did this.
Go on, do the noises. Mark's pretending to be a washing machine.
Yes, your kids can do this at home. So I have pre-treated the shirt, and we're just going to do this for a couple of minutes rather than... I'm not going to do it for the next 30 minutes. Do not panic.
No.
Do not panic. And I'm also not...
You see how long are you going to soak it for?
Well, I think probably another minute or so, just here, and while we're talking, because that's not the only thing you can use Blue Magic for in your washing machine. You know, in the drawer of your washing machine,
yes,
sometimes it goes all black around the seals.
That's black mould. I didn't even know that was a thing until it's the fabric softener.
Exactly,
bit.
and you know, in the drawer, it goes all black there as well. The thing is, you don't need to worry about that because Blue Magic will take that away. But look, are you ready? It has pretty
I didn't try it. I just used hot water.
I can still see a tiny bit of blue.
Yeah.
But that is literally 2 minutes without any detergent in there.
In cold water.
At all, in cold water.
No, so
I'm pretty impressed with that.
Not only will, if you put this in, I put my use a gel and I put it in the drum in the cap thingy.
Yes.
But you can, if you've got powder or whatever it is, your tablets, whatever you use, but you can put a cap full of this into the drawer of your washing machine.
As a pre-wash.
So not only is it helping the cleaning cycle to brighten and whiten and as a stain remover, but also it's helping to clean out the insides of your washing machine, so all the built-up soap scum.
Exactly. So that's pretty much gone now. Pretty much gone for you. So I'm just going to wring it out.
Yeah.
But what happens, Rob, when some nightmare person in your house leaves a red sock in the washing machine?
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, yes, they did.
Oh,
look at this.
No.
Now, it might be red lingerie. It might be a red cloth, as we've got here, but look how much dye has come out in the water there. Trouble
you know
is...
what dye is? Death to clothes.
Oh, dear.
Did you see what I did there?
No, I did see what you did there. I wish you hadn't.
So do I now you mention it.
What happens...
Mark, what are you doing?
When you put your white shirt in the water with the red sock in there and it comes out all pink. And it's like, oh, no, you've kind of ruined it now.
When Rachel did that in Friends, admittedly, it did look... I did like some of the things. I preferred them pink.
True. So,
no, generally, but it might not be pink. It might not be a red sock. It might be blue or grey or black.
Exactly.
You know what? Sorry.
Wow. Have you had an idea?
My brain started firing on three cylinders.
Go on.
When I wash my socks and undies, which are all black...
Okay. Too much information, but OK.
I get... it's the stains, didn't it? I'm kidding. But I get black sock and pant stuff in the washing machine and in the rim and things like that. And then if I do a regular... I usually rinse or I do a white... I get bits of black on the clothes.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Don't want that.
Look at this.
Oh, my goodness, mate. So over 100 of you need to check out right now. Hundreds of you already going for this, ladies and gentlemen. Can Mark and I, look, hopefully you know by now, you've watched us enough. And maybe you haven't. Maybe you're watching for the first time, so you will get to know.
Where have you been?
First of all, we're on ITV and STV. We are your shopping show on ITV and STV. And this is a partnership with both of those broadcasters. We don't just show up... and quickly sneak in the back door and quick, let's flog a few products while we're at it. We're a huge oversight from Ofcom and Advertising Standards Authority and, of course, ITV and STV themselves. So your money's safe. You're buying from about a reputable source as you can get. Even regular retail and certainly the internet don't have half the
I'm going to put it back in the red while you're talking.
Yeah, you go do that. Stain it up, baby.
Stain it up.
But the point is also you'll learn that Shop on TV we have a TLA, which is a 3-letter acronym, which is HIT. We're a HIT. To be a hit, honesty, integrity, trust. So you can do all of this that we're doing here at home with exactly the same. We haven't got some special stunt Blue Magic that you're not buying. You're buying exactly what we're using. You can do the demonstration. And not only demonstrations, but you can use these on real life, real honesty, IRL stains. And you will find the results are that good.
Suddenly turned into a teenager.
I have, IRL.
Yeah. In real life. I know what you mean.
Is this real life or is it just a simulation?
This is real life. Don't panic. Look, a pink shirt. Let me wring it out for you. What I'm going to do... You can absolutely trust Blue Magic. It's been around in the industry for 40 years. We've been selling it on TV since 1992.
If blue-chip companies, Fortune 500 companies trust it, then you can.
Ford use it to clean oil from the brake tubing before assembly.
Right.
Look at this.
Yeah.
All I'm going to do is put
got a lovely
half of the shirt
there now.
This is a bowl of Blue Magic. Now, this isn't water. This is Blue Magic solution at its weakest.
So 10 mil.
This
That's
is
really.
Well, it's the equivalent of 10 mil for that amount, for this amount of water
there,
in
right.
here. Okay. So now
water to Blue Magic ratio is 10%.
And we are going to leave that to do its Blue Magic.
Take a mental image.
Exactly. I'm just going to move this one out of the way.
Mark, I fear that we need to pick up the pace because there are probably 20 different demonstrations. We never get to see them all. So.
Okay. What would you like? Oh, so I know what we can do next.
We're running out. We're about 20%
Let's go
of
to
the
the
stock
other
gone
end
already,
of the counter
so.
next.
OK.
Can we go down that end of the counter?
Yeah.
Like,
let's go.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Right. Come down this way with us.
Did I say 20% or what did I say? Oh, sorry. Apologies. 10%.
Oh, so there's still room. You can still get it, which is
but the people who
really
haven't
good.
checked out yet, but have got it in baskets. So including the people who haven't checked out yet, it is 20.
Look at this. Do you remember we put Blue Magic foam on this glass bowl and just left it? Now it has dragged all of the dirt right to the bottom. Like, see, as you can see. Now that is clean. Now, what you would do, of course, is then rinse that and you would wipe it. So that's all fine.
Yeah.
So that is really clean all the way through. And you would simply wipe it out and then give it a rinse. And that would be as clean as before.
Yeah.
But look, I have a tank of Blue Magic here. So here, this could be your washing up bowl. Could be your washing up bowl, but I've just made... Don't put fish in this because it's got Blue Magic in there, OK? Now, what I've done is I've made a solution which is slightly more than the 10%. This is a 20% solution.
OK, so 20% of that water is...
Exactly. So have a look at this. This is a really horrible...
extraction
it's like
filter.
an extractor fan filter.
It is one, actually.
And look at this. Grease and grime is going to go and look, can you see it? Begin to look at that. It's taking the grease off immediately.
Sorry, that was a bit zealous.
That was
too much. I don't know where that came from.
One of these. Now have a look. Grease and grime on your gas ring. If you've had things spill on there, let's just pop that in the water.
Grease and grime on your gas
down there as well. Oh,
well, yeah, you do, because actually it can clog it
way.
up as well, and it can.
Yeah, exactly right.
The flame, but they don't burn as bright.
And I tell you what, I've also got. I've got the grill pan.
And that could be a barbecue grill.
Absolutely, it could. So I'm going to pop that in there as well.
So this is doing a lot of heavy lifting.
It does, and all I'm going to do is leave them in there.
Okay.
I'm going to leave them in there, and we'll come back to them in a few minutes' time.
Right.
Have you ever seen those TV programmes where they go to people's houses where there's been no cleaning for months?
Yes.
No cleaning at all for months and months and months, or people have been hoarding, all of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I've seen tiles that look as greasy and as disgusting as that.
You might be buying an older house and you're kind of doing it up.
Yep.
I know that there aren't a lot of landlords flipping houses at the moment, but
true.
But maybe and if you've got nicotine stains, we're going to show those on net curtains in a minute. But if you move into a house that was formerly occupied by smokers and you've got stained wallpapers and things like that, this is absolutely brilliant. Again, we say it's Blue Magic, not Blue Miracle. You might find the odd thing or two here that it's okay on and or even doesn't work on, but they're very few and far between.
Exactly.
For the majority of the big hitting stuff, and all these bottles over here,
it replaces.
It replaces. You know, so not only do you stop all the clutter under your cupboards, and you've just literally got 4 bottles really, 2 applicators and 2 concentrates, and the foam 5 if you talk about the foam. But it's going to save you a fortune. This will pay for itself. But compared to what you spend now on cleaning products, you will have only got maybe 4 or 5 bottles for 20 quid.
Absolutely.
Whereas with this, you've got 100 bottles.
Yes.
Or if you go medium concentration, you've got 50 bottles, and high concentration 25.
Absolutely.
But still, at £4 or £5 a bottle. For a lot of cleaners, it's still, sort of 50, 60, 70, 80, maybe £100 or more. Even at maximum concentration, it doesn't matter which way you cut it, slice it or dice it, you save money, but you also get a better quality cleaner. And you don't pay for the water that you pay in the other bottles.
Can you see, Rob, as soon as I started spraying, look, it even sprayed some of the dirt away. It lifts the dirt immediately.
Yeah.
And then you can get your microfiber cloth and watch this. You are literally transforming your kitchen.
I wouldn't have
Isn't
even known
that-
what colour that tile was.
Well, quite, absolutely. Absolutely incredible. And so that, just with the section that we covered with Blue Magic, let me just wipe around it.
And the grout
Like so.
as well.
Exactly, and that's the point.
It's got the grout dirt out.
It's got the grout out. Exactly right.
Well, it hasn't got the grout. Well, yes.
No, you know what I mean. No,
I
it
know
doesn't
what you
bring
mean.
it. It's got the dirt out of the grout.
It's got the dirt out of the grout.
Indeed, absolutely.
There's now dirt because it's out of the grout.
Exactly right. Let me just wipe our surface a little bit. There,
Well, what are you
because
going to
we've
use?
Got,
Wait a minute.
Wait, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
If only we had a half decent. If only we had a half decent. Oh, we do. It's
Do you
Blue
know
Magic.
what really? I don't know if we've got it over. Do you know what really makes me
Go
laugh?
on.
You buy all-purpose kitchen cleaner.
Yes.
And you buy all-purpose bathroom cleaner.
What's the difference?
blooming difference?
And what's it matter anyway?
Exactly.
What I love about Blue Magic is there's no smell.
No,
because
no.
clean doesn't have a smell. You might think it smells of lemon or pine. That's because they put chemicals in to
And
make
it's
it smell like
hiding,
lemon
it's
and pine.
disguising, it's
Yes.
covering, it's
Yep.
masking. And also, chemical cleaners can often dry sticky, which then just attracts
Yes.
more dirt
Yes.
and things get dirtier quicker.
Totally.
Shall we do a little, I feel like Scylla on Blind Date.
Good Lord.
Here's our Graham with a little recap of all of what this is, what it is, what it does, what it doesn't
Yes.
do, and the different types of things that it will replace. So, hopefully Kieran's picking up what I'm putting down here.
Yeah.
He is. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Best director in the building tonight. Safe to use all around your home. Non-toxic. Food grade. And the safe, or the safe? What am I talking about? It is safe. Sorry, I was listening to my Kieran respond to what I just said. And I just called him my Kieran.
Your Kieran.
My director,
Well,
our Kieran.
yeah.
The Kieran. Or as my son and I now call him, K-pop.
Yes.
Safe around children and pets, no sticky residue, fragrance-free, solvent-free, does not contain acids, caustics or bleach, replaces most of your household cleaners. I mean, literally most of, including... Dun, dun, dun!
Yes.
Including...
Oh, there.
Your turn first.
You can replace multi-purpose kitchen and bathroom cleaners.
Carpet and hard floor cleaners.
Lino and cushion floor cleaners.
Tile, grouting and ceramic cleaners.
Oven hob, air fryer, grill and microwave cleaners.
Garden decking, patio furniture and barbecue cleaners.
Upholstery cleaner.
Stainless steel cleaner.
Also window, mirror and glass cleaners it replaces.
Not to mention car, engine, wheel, exterior and interior cleaners.
Multi-surface and fabric stain removers as well.
And much more.
Much, much more.
And as Graham would say, the decision is yours.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Have you ever...
Check your stock online, by the way, if you're watching on ITV1+1 or STV+1, because it's flying. Really, I can only enjoin you to urgently check out your baskets. Because also it doesn't clean very well if it's sitting in your basket. It only generally works if it's in your hand. And unfortunately, we are one of those terrible capitalist empires that, we ask for your money before we send the product. I don't make the rules, folks. Right. What we got now?
So, I just want to come back to the bowl
yes,
with
yes.
the... Do you remember the pink shirt that we made all pink in just a few moments' time,
Yes.
a few moments ago? So you can see that the top of the shirt is still quite pink.
Yeah.
But look
Well, it would
at
be.
this. The bottom of the shirt is all white now.
What?
And so what I would do is I would probably put that all in the solution and then just pop it in the washing machine.
But you've saved a shirt. Now,
I
that
have.
shirt might be, I don't know, what, 10, 15 quid?
Exactly. Exactly right.
But normally you'd throw it away. If you've done a whole load of laundry...
Oh, yes.
Now, could you do this? If you've gone and stained up a whole load of
Yes,
laundry...
by
you
mistake.
Take the offending colour
Yes.
out. Could you then do a wash with
Yes,
Blue Magic in
absolutely
it?
you could.
To restore?
I tell you what I would do. I would actually get a sink full of water and I would give it a soak in Blue Magic and then put it back in the washing machine. That's what I would do.
But this is if you're an upcycler, maybe you've got an old bench or an old, I don't know, if you're an upcycler, you know the kinds of things that you upcycle. But sometimes you can go to the tip and find a bit of a treasure, can't you?
Talking of old stuff, back here, Rob, I've got a piece of net curtain.
Oh.
This I've just cut a section, but you know if you've got a smoker in the house or a particularly old net curtain, this is pretty disgusting. We've used this Blue Magic solution already.
Oh, that's the old Blue Magic solution for the shirt.
I'm not going to change this water. I'm not going to change the solution. I'm going to use this again.
So you're not wasting... It's still working?
No, because even though it's not blue anymore, it's still working. So I'm just going to put half the net curtain in there, and we'll come back to that in a few minutes' time. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So that is another one that we're going to come back to.
Now, what's all this
I've
malarkey
got some-
here?
I've got some tiles.
Ah.
Some tiles.
Now,
out.
again, all the things that Mark uses this on tonight, I can assure you, I verified,
Yes.
they are not pre-treated with anything.
And in fact, Rob, on Freeview earlier on, before the ITV and STV audience joined us,
Yes.
we did use these tiles, but I cleaned them with water again so that there was no residue of Blue Magic on them.
Right.
Okay.
It's a fair, like I say, these are fair,
Yes.
honest, genuine demonstrations. If you don't believe them, then that's just you got to have faith, as George would say,
Yes, absolutely.
because they're as true and as honest as we can be.
I watched Last Christmas, the movie based on George Michael's music, the other night. It's a great Christmas movie.
Can I recommend a Christmas
Go on,
movie
yeah,
too? I tell everybody this. Spirited on Apple TV.
Oh, yeah.
Will Ferrell, yeah, you've seen it.
Very
and
good.
Ryan Gosling. No,
Yes.
not Ryan Gosling. Ryan
Reynolds. Yes.
Phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Phenomenal.
So, we've got crayon on here.
Yep.
Black crayon, bit of pink crayon. Doesn't really matter the colours. It's just I said to them earlier on, what colour shall I do? And they picked black and
But some people
pink.
do say, will it work on green
Yep.
crayon?
Yes,
It will
it
work on
will.
any colour of crayon.
It will. And so...
Or if you drop wax
Tell you what.
candle on you, maybe you have a power cut or something.
Let's spray the Blue Magic on, like so.
Yeah. We've got a few emails. While you're doing that, Mark, can I read?
Yeah,
I can't read the emails, but I will speak them to you verbally.
They're going in your ear and then
They're
you're
going
speaking
in my
them.
ear, yes. So, yeah, go ahead,
It
Kieran.
lifts.
So Paul says his 90-year-old granny's wheelchair has been leaving stains on his floor.
Yes.
Now, thanks to Blue Magic, they don't mind her having the wheelchair.
Well, do you know what? If you've got a wheelchair, if you've got rubber-soled shoes.
Yeah.
Yep. Go on. Don't break the tile, Rob. So we've got a rubber-soled shoe here, and just making the stains like so. And so we've got. I'll give it a quick treatment in a moment, but have a look here with the crayon. Literally, you can save your tiles. Look at this.
Great.
It literally just comes off.
Don wants to know, does it do blood?
I told you someone was asking about blood.
It does. It's really good on blood, even dried-in blood.
Yes, it does.
I had a little pimple.
Every show
that popped, you know.
Every show, Rob, someone asks about blood.
It does blood. It's great if you've got kids or pets.
Exactly.
Because it does wee-wee.
Yes.
And it also does the poo-poo.
Absolutely.
And if somebody happens to throw up in the back of the car at Christmas, I mean, take the chunks out first. But the leftover vomitus, this is very good on.
So this is a rubber-soled shoe, just like a plimsoll.
Yeah.
But equally, it's the same staining that you get on marble tiles if somebody has gone over it with a wheelchair or a skateboard or roller skates or...
some shoes just leave marks, don't they? Yeah.
And you know, if somebody's got a walking stick, the little rubber
frame.
knobbly bit on the... Exactly.
Yeah.
All of that.
The rubber stuff.
But what I love about Blue Magic is, let's just spray it on there. Can you see how literally it lifts up and look, it slides away.
Slip sliding away.
And look, it literally just lifts it off from underneath and slides it down. And that's a rubber-soled shoe. I mean, it really is quite remarkable stuff.
Absolutely rubbery.
It's been sold on TV since 1992, Rob, and since 1992, 1.6 million packs of Blue Magic have been sold. So a lot of people love
very
Blue
busy
Magic.
tonight as well. Hundreds of you in the ordering process. You need, please, to check out your baskets. If everyone checked out now, we'll be over a quarter of the stock gone.
And that was a lot of stock.
A lot of stock.
Exactly.
Yes, I mean, really, it is required of you that in order to get this, and it does work. It really, look, worst case scenario, you're out $24.95. But I promise you...
It works. It works.
Let me ask you a question, right? Seriously, what do you spend on cleaning products? Now, if you're a bigger family, it has been said or estimated that a family of 4 can get through £300 worth of cleaning products a year. I don't know what you spend, but you've probably got a good idea. How many bottles do you use a month, or how many bottles do you use a year, and how many bottles of different cleaners do you have? If you were to take a moment, whether you do it now or in a few seconds from now, as you start to really imagine vividly in your mind where your cleaning products are. You know, where are they? Where's, you know, what order, what size are they in, what place it is that you happen to store them? How much space are they taking up? How many different types of cleaner are there? Can you name all of the different types of cleaner that are in that place where you store your cleaning products? And how much did you pay for each? Now, yeah, sure, you'll get, you know, some of them you might get for £1, £2. If you start getting to the antibacterials and things like that, or, you know, you start getting into bleaches and things like that, which this does not contain those things, by the way. But you start getting into the specialist cleaners, like for oven, or for ceramic tiles, or for windows. I mean, that's window cleaners, you know, a lot of the time it's just mostly vinegar and water. You can make your own almost. But this has extra stuff in it that just means that, I use it on my TV screen. I actually spray it onto a cloth and wipe down the TV screen. So how many different things have you got? And when you think that for £20, where is it? You're going to get 2 of these. They are 500 mils each, so there it is. 2 of those, 2 of the measuring cups. So 10 mil is standard dilution, and you get the 2 applicator bottles as well. But you also get the high foam cleaner. You get 300 mils of that thrown in really as a bonus. But 10 mil, you can go to 20 mil, or if you, for medium concentration, if you want to go to really high concentration, you can do 30. The reason we give you 2 bottles, what a lot of people do, and hey, I'll recommend this to you watching right now, use 1 bottle for regular 10 mil and the other one for your 30 mil. So that way, if you've got a really tough job that you need to tackle, you've got a bottle ready to tackle it. And but if you just did standard dilution for 1 whole litre, that is 100 bottles of multi-purpose cleaner. This, by the way, is 50 bottles. This is half of what you're going to be able to make. Now, if you do medium solution, it's going to be 50 bottles. Yep. And if you do high concentration, it's going to be 25. But at high concentration, now you're in the leagues of products, of other cleaning products that cost, you know, 3, 4, 5, maybe even £6 or £7.
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
Times 25. You know, you're looking at up to or around about, you know, 100 quid's worth.
Exactly.
And if you only bought the £1 cleaners for everything at standard dilution, which would be the equivalent, 100 bottles would cost you £100.
Yes.
So whether you dilute higher, that makes normal cleaning. The higher the concentration, the more expensive the regular cleaning product. So it balances out. You could be saving 80, 100 or pounds or more just by getting Blue Magic now, and you're getting more than likely a much more effective cleaning product.
And you clean out all your cupboard underneath your kitchen as well.
Yeah,
so
more room for your next...
get your space pack.
Get by a pressure
somewhere
cooker
to keep, somewhere to keep your air fryer. Exactly, right. Yeah,
I know.
Exactly.
I know. Right. Yeah.
Can I have your autograph?
Yeah, sure.
Can you sign this tile for me, please?
Yeah, of course I can.
Mr. Locke, please.
Sure.
I'm a big fan.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, no worries.
And then you get home and you go, what?
Who's that?
Who's that?
Yeah.
Who's that? And then you decide it's like, oh well.
Can I just?
no.
I'm very excited. That's the first time I've signed a tile.
Don't worry, because the signature is not going to last. Let me just show you. It was that kind of pen, permanent marker, that Rob used on this. And I'll tell you what, I'll make it worse for you. So let's actually cut it. So here we go.
Oh, We've got that. Maybe I'll adopt that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So all of this, but Blue Magic can remove permanent marker.
Really?
Yes. And all I'm going to do, I tell you what, let's put a little bit of weight behind it so that it flows down. And have a look. So I'm just going to spray the Blue Magic on the tile and watch as it literally destroys the permanent marker. Wowza. Look at that. And so now you can just get your microfiber cloth and you can literally... No, I didn't pre-treat this tile. It's
not permanent at all.
Well, you know, that's the thing.
Permanent under certain circumstances.
Permanent under certain circumstances. Exactly right. But that's why Blue Magic is so good. And so there you go. It can clean your tiles. While we've got tiles and while we're here, we've got a black tile right in front of us as well. So I tell you what, let's do the black tile too.
Any more emails? If you want to send us an email, studio@shopontv.co.uk. If your question is, will it clean this?
The answer is yes.
The answer is yes, unless it is chewing gum or liquid gloss paint. Obviously, if you've painted the gloss paint onto a wood and and it's dry, you can use it to clean the surface. We don't. There are so many things that it does clean. We haven't tested everything, so you might find the occasional thing that it doesn't work on. But what I would say, when you get it at home, here are some caveats here. You know, be sensible. Start with basic dilution.
Yes.
10
Yes.
mil. If that's not enough, double it. If that's not enough, triple it. And also, if it's a stain that's been on there for a while, leave it for, leave it for 10 minutes. Or if it's a really bad stain, leave it overnight. Come back and hit it again. If it doesn't get rid of it then, the chances are there is not a cleaning solution in existence
That's true.
that
If
will
Blue Magic doesn't get rid of
it.
it, it's like...
Will it work? Will it work on garden patio slabs?
Yes, it does. On outside concrete, because it's a very porous material, you might need to use more. That's the only thing.
More
solution. Yes. So because it actually is porous into the concrete.
I wish you could put it in a pressure washer.
Well, you can put it in your pressure washer, and you can put it in your carpet cleaner as well, and you can put it in your mop bucket too. So all of those, plus the fact, of course. Garden furniture. If you haven't put your garden furniture away, it's brilliant for cleaning the garden furniture.
What about mould and mildew and stuff like that?
Just takes all of that off. Have a look at this. This is soap scum. You know how soap scum can go black and mouldy and horrible?
I do.
Look at this. If we just spray some Blue Magic on and leave it to do its magic.
Does it work on lime scale?
It does work on lime scale. It's there are other solutions that also work on lime scale.
It's not specifically designed to eat away calcium.
No, it's not designed to do that.
Yeah. So if you've got light, I found with light lime scale coverage and on taps and things like that, it's not a problem.
I'll tell you what.
If you've got a really serious light,
I'll tell you what it will do.
Go on.
When you have a fully lime scaled tap and it's gone black or green, the lime scale, it will take the coloration, the stain out of the lime scale.
It happened to me with a shower head. So I took the shower head off and I put it in a little bowl of Blue Magic solution, and it got rid. I had black mould on it actually. And
Absolutely.
It got rid of it completely.
Could you pass me the green cloth from over there?
The green. We're going through the green window.
Because obviously we've got the microfiber cloths available as well, and that's at the bottom of the screen.
That's the bottle of wine, but you're just behind the bottle of wine.
Behind the bottle of wine.
We're in front of the bottle of wine, actually,
Now, have a look. I'm going to take the soap scum off this tile. Look at this, just with the microfiber cloth, because look at this. It is
if everyone checks out now, we are approaching a third of the stock gone. So again, it was a big. We just can't keep up with, and especially now we're on ITVX as well, and more people.
I love the fact that we're finally on ITVX.
I know. By the way,
brilliant.
if you're watching us on ITVX, either on the ITV website, or if you're on the ITV app, or if you're on a smart TV or a
I've got a smart TV in my bedroom, and I can only get ITV through ITVX. In my bedroom, which is brilliant.
Also, if you've just watched the show and you're like, we've been on there for a while, on ITV for a while, you can actually click start from the beginning and you can watch the whole thing. Don't miss a single demo.
Exactly. But do bear in mind that if you go back, the stock may be different from if you watch from the beginning.
Always check the way. And the same also, we're on, when we finish at 3 a.m. live, we will be on the ITV Plus 1 and STV Plus 1 until 4 a.m. So, again, if you're watching on Plus 1, make sure you check the stock because, look, I think we'll be safe. I don't normally say this, but if we're almost a third of the stock gone, if everyone checks out, I don't know, but I think there'll be enough left.
Yeah, hopefully.
We hope so. But that's a really big stock. But you know, why am I surprised? It's really good. Every single person I've worked with in the last few years in this kind of transactional broadcasting, they use it. I use
it's
it.
Brilliant.
My son uses it. So my son he pays money that I just can't fathom for shoes. Well, and clothes in general, actually. And some of these, they're like £200-300 for a pair of shoes. And he comes back,
and we wouldn't dream of it.
He wears them, and he comes back on the first thing. They're scuffed. I'm like, they're shoes. What do you expect?
Blue Magic saves shoes,
swears by it.
Saves sneakers, saves white shoes. It is absolutely brilliant. Oh, by the way, there's no bleach in Blue Magic, so it means I can do this, and I wouldn't normally do this. I can do this on my blue jumper. I can spray it on, but the thing is, there's no bleach in it, which means I am not going to lose any colour in my jumper at all. I wouldn't do that with a bleach spray because it would ruin my jumper.
But also, likewise, unless you have super sensitive skin and you're, sensitive to eat water and stuff like that, you can use some gloves. But otherwise, look, it's
fine.
It's absolutely. I'm now cleaning my hands with it. Basically,
exactly.
You know what I mean? No fragrance.
You remember?
Waft dry.
Do you remember the net curtain?
The net curtain
that we put in here. And remember, this wasn't completely new Blue Magic solution. It was a solution that we'd already used.
That's right. That's
So
true.
now let's have a look.
Let's see how we've got on. Oh!
Now look at that. Now look at how dirty the top still is. That's why I didn't put it all in there. But look at now you can see, can't you, that that is an amazing result. And it might well be that you've got something that's really old or really grubby. That's the point. And that's
where do you stain most, folks? Are you a crafter, maybe with paints, or if you've got children
100%.
who just sort of get grubby hands everywhere? What do you clean most? Your kitchen, your bathroom? I presume if you're a neat freak like me, you'll do all of the above. But you know, even for the
you carry on.
The casual cleaner, who's not, and I'm not a big fan of manual labour. In fact, I hate it. You know, I must say. So I want something that's quick and easy and no mess, no fuss. And also, I don't want to have to sort of spend if you add up all the time it takes you to decide what cleaner I'm going to use for this particular job. And also, the amount of time you spend shopping for all those other cleaners. We're going to deliver this straight to your door. You've got peace of mind knowing that you've got a really effective cleaner that is used industrially. In fast food restaurants, you go to some of the most famous burger chains. They're using this to clean out their sort of fryers and one of them in particular, the very famous one, the Muck one. I believe it uses it on their milkshake machines.
Yes,
it's used in pubs and clubs and restaurants and bars and hotels and hospitals and all these sorts of places. They wouldn't use it if it didn't work. I mean, they just wouldn't, would they?
And Ford wouldn't use it on their assembly lines if it didn't work. That's exactly right.
And that's just to name a few things.
Now, the point is, industry doesn't use it under the name Blue Magic. That is the name for consumers that was created.
It's not always blue. They have green. There are certain colours. And actually, sometimes, a company will, I believe, have a specific colour just for their company, is that right?
There is one. There is one. That's exactly right. I have got a piece of glass here, Rob.
I can see that. In fact, I can see through that.
Indeed, absolutely. Would you like to do a little challenge with me?
Absolutely not. I mean, absolutely, sorry.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of toothpaste on here. Now, I was supposed to have a mirror to do this with, but when I put it in the car this morning, I broke the mirror.
That's a copious amount of toothpaste.
Exactly. I'm hoping that I don't get 7 years of bad luck.
It's going right up my nostrils, huh?
Now, I've got hand cream.
Don't get those mixed up.
Well, no, indeed. You don't want to brush your teeth with hand cream.
No.
But this is greasy stuff.
Wow.
Because it gets makeup off, and that's a lot. That's a lot.
It's a lot of grease.
You'll notice I've got slightly more down at my end. There's a reason for that, and I'll tell you that in a moment.
Right.
Don't fret, don't panic.
I haven't even broken a sweat yet.
And this, look at this. This is multi-purpose grease. This is the
Does it get out grease, Mark? Let's find out.
This is actual grease.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Does it get out grease? Yes, it does. Look at this. And so, look, this is.
Oh, it's got a convenient hole to poke your finger into.
It has, absolutely. So you don't get too much out. It's like.
I've not used a lot of grease in my life.
This is the kind of stuff that people clean their hands with after they've done like the awful
they
mechanical stuff. Yeah. Because that's the first stage. And then
is it really?
Stage one.
I did love the old Swarfiga. I had some cousins who used to build cars and things like that in their garage or their farm in Guildford.
Are you ready for a challenge?
I did say no, but for the sake of the broadcast, I will accept.
I am going to get you.
Yes.
I'm going to get
said yes on my behalf.
I'm going to get you some blue. This is good stuff. This paper towel.
Blue stuff. Yeah.
Okay. You get to clean this side with paper.
I don't get to use any cleaning solution.
No. I'm going to use
the bit unfair. Hold on, I'm just going to take the way you gave it to me. I'm going to rearrange
I'm going to tell you the thing that my mum told me all the way through my life.
Oh, yeah.
God rest her soul.
Yeah.
Life isn't fair, get over it. My mum taught me that from about 4 years old. It's like, wow, OK.
That explains a lot.
Harsh, eh? Harsh.
Right, so what am I doing? I'm just going to get this off.
Well, you can start. You can start if you want. I'm just going to spray mine with Blue Magic down this.
I'm just spreading it around.
That's all right. And so now...
Just getting some of it off.
Look at this.
I'm going faster than you.
Yeah, well, that's because I don't need to rush, because, look...
Hold on, let me just try. To be fair, I'm going to...
Okay.
Oh, I'm trying to just drag it off.
I mean, the challenge is going well, Rob. But look, with Blue Magic,
I mean, it's
you can
coming off
see.
a bit.
Well, have a
but
look.
I would use some sort of cleanings. Okay.
Can you
didn't
see the difference?
Right.
That
but
is.
I didn't have any cleaning product.
Well, Rob, I'm just going to show you that's why it's particularly good to use Blue Magic, because it will get all of the greasiness off. I am going to do us a favour, because that bit of glass has got to, that bit of glass has got to go back on the shelf.
For that bit of glass,
absolutely. And so I'm just going to give it
if you buy that shelf
good
normally
clean.
in a shelf shop.
A shelf shop?
Do they have shelf
Is
shop?
Is there a shelf shop?
Probably about a tenner. You have it built into a TV set.
It's £2,000.
£2,000. Yeah.
There we go. And once that's dry, that will be all clean and smear-free. All brilliant. Do you remember that we had the extractor fan filter?
Yes.
Down that end of the counter.
After you, sir.
Well, thank you so much.
And also, I see you've got a nice little kind of hobby type thing over there.
Well, indeed. Let's also do the hob. Right. So we have the grill. Remember?
Grill.
Look at that.
Now, look, I know I've seen this before, but it does surprise, and I am exaggerating for comedy.
But look, isn't that impressive?
If I just no scrubbing. I mean, those things. How do you clean them normally?
Well,
because they're bitty.
Exactly.
You know, even wire brushes and getting around all of the little nooks and crannies. I mean, that's that one. It's fabulous. Yeah.
I think you'll be impressed.
I can't see inside.
I think you'll be impressed with this next one.
Okay.
Because this is the extractor fan. And let's just...
Well, I never did. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, you might be thinking...
Now, that's clean.
Well, hang on a minute. You've missed this bit.
Well, you've missed that
Well,
bit.
all you do is you pop it back in the liquid...
Down. Sorry, we've got a producer from Burnley. Well, I was working with... I love that accent, so apologies. I'm not taking
somewhere in here, we've got the...
It's an homage, in fact.
Look. So
I was talking to TikTok, sorry. I don't know why. I'm on television as well, sorry.
This...
Got TikTok floating around over there.
TikTok sees behind the scenes.
It does. Shop on Sam. Go to TikTok.
Absolutely.
Shop on Sam. And you'll meet, funnily enough, Sam.
It gets all of the grease and dirty grime off there. Now, you don't have to have a fish tank full of this. What you can do it with just your washing up bowl and just make a solution of Blue Magic in your washing up bowl.
In the sink, even.
Or in the sink. Yes, absolutely.
Put the plug in.
Yes, do put the plug in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Did we do this on ITV or Freeview? We did it. So, see this here?
Yes, I haven't touched that yet.
That's the kind of stuff that it requires graft. And hard work, and probably fingernails that you'll lose in the...
But look, so just going to pre-treat a little bit of this burnt on, yucky... So,
Mark, are we running out of demonstrations? That'd be a first. No,
don't worry. We've got
half an hour to go. Please check out, folks. I must urge you to check out. And that, look, again, that's not just some sort of lame attempt to get you to spend your money. If you don't think that this really works the way we're showing, you don't buy it. You know, the only person at the end of the day that that's going to miss out is you, really, because the fact is, and I know that if you found this in your years in this business, there's a weird psychological barrier for some people about buying from television.
Yep.
I once spoke to a gentleman who said to me, I would never buy from television. And I said, even if it was something you wanted? Yeah.
Weird,
I said, even if it was at a great price? Yeah. So if I offered you a bar of gold for £5, you wouldn't buy it? No. I'm like...
Some people are weird, aren't they?
Well, some people are differently assigned in their heads,
I'm going to stick with weird.
But no, I mean, so look, but the fact is that we're on ITV and STV. This is not like... I'm not even going to say down a market, because there are lots of very reputable and honest market traders as well. But, you know, what we do here, you can do at home. This really does what it says on the... Well, actually, what it says on the tin. So, it is blue. It's not real magic, but it does things that appear to be magic, because it's got 14 very clever ingredients in there that nobody knows the secret to, except the people that created it.
Exactly right.
And we'll go back to... Should we do the carpet again?
Yeah, in a moment.
It's brilliant. So
we've got... it's used in the motor trade, in hospitals, in schools, in catering, bus and coach stations, offices, engineering works, printing, councils use museums, food, loads of food-related industries. So you could... It's used right the way across the country.
If you've ever been in a burger place and you sit down at the
Nearly
table...
said it.
I know, right. You ever been in a burger joint?
Yep.
And just as you sit down, you get your fries out and all that kind of thing, somebody comes and sprays something on the table. So it's like, you couldn't have done this once I've finished.
I'm only just fitting through here.
You could've
I
got-
could have gone around the... I need to go around the other way. I'm
Yeah.
not going to fit.
You're not even...
I'm not, Even I'm not going to fit.
You're not good at reaching around?
There we go.
But the
Look at
point
this.
is that
Could have
that's
just done
probably
that.
what's in that bottle is Blue Magic, just under a different name and possibly a different colour.
Look at this.
Oh,
So now-
look.
Look at this.
It's
Look
going
at
very
this.
well, isn't it?
And so now, look at that. So that is just... Look at
Now,
this.
that's potentially restored that. You know, you find one of
let me
those
tilt that
at
a
a
bit
jumble
further.
sale
You see?
or a yard. Oh, yeah. And that's without really letting it soak for
Exactly
very long.
right. Exactly right.
It could be old pots and pans.
Exactly.
Do you know what? If you're a Scoutmaster, or do the brownies still
Any old
exist?
iron.
You know, or the Cubs and
Yep.
all that sort of thing. Brilliant. I remember I have PTSD from when I was a cub. And it was always me that when we went camping, on a camping trip, I'm
Did
the
they
one.
pick on you, Rob?
No, not that. I was probably... No, I was not a pick. I wasn't a bully. But for some reason, I always got lumbered with the washing up after we just put these big cast, or, you know, whatever they were made of, pots
Yes.
onto the campfire, and they were
Yep.
black. And I'm scrubbing away. Do you remember wire wool that had the pink stuff
Yep.
in them? I mean, it could reclaim things that you think have had the end of their life, that's past and gone, you know.
Look at that.
That is
now,
almost as good as new.
completely clean.
Now, would that still function as well as... Because normally you throw those away, don't you?
Yeah, well, what I would do is I would then rinse that just in ordinary water to get rid of any residue of Blue Magic.
Yeah.
And then let it dry.
Yeah.
And then you can pop it back in. Really clever.
Very good.
I've got
Money
another one.
saving as well.
I've got another one here, so I might as well
Shove
just
it
to
in.
show you.
It just keeps on... Well, even though the water's dirty, the Blue Magic
it
is
will
still...
keep
Does it
going.
ever stop working? Or, I mean, eventually...
It will eventually
Yeah.
get to the point. Now, mine is big enough to drop the whole thing in, so we'll do that whole one in one go for you. That is
In one.
In one.
Where are we next? Where are we
exactly.
going next?
I'm going to take the glass away.
Okay.
And I want to do two things. I'd like to go to the oven next again.
Right.
Because
Okay, so I'm going to walk... Yeah, OK, I'm going to walk back this way.
I need to just make sure that you remember that you also get...
Did you wipe that off, or has it gone completely?
No, I just wiped
you
that
did?
section there.
OK, right.
Just at the very end. But I didn't wipe any of this section here.
It cleaned it by itself.
But I did notice that we've left a dirty mark, so I thought we'd do that bit before the end of the show.
Go for it. And I love the way you can lay
Because
this down
here,
really... It's
look
really
at this.
controllable, the foam. You get this included,
at that.
300 mils.
Exactly.
You get a litre, so spread across 2 half-litre bottles of the Blue Magic concentrate.
Yes.
And you get 2 applicator bottles as well. It's not £20 per bottle, by the way.
No.
Everything you see here... OK, let me just... While you're there... So you don't have to see me, but you get that, 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 and you get that. You don't get the penguins, you don't get the baubles, and you don't get the table. But all of that for 20 quid for a score.
For a score.
Yeah.
Nice.
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 And all right,
cushions.
oh, by the way,
Yes.
your £4.95 P&P.
Yeah.
That's capped. Yeah.
And what does that mean?
Well, that means if you put 82 of these in your basket
Yeah.
and went to check out, you only pay £4.95 P&P. Oh. Now, if you start a new order, you start a new P&P. But for every the first £4.95 is always capped. Now, sometimes on big items we might add an extra £1 or £2. But the first £4.95 you only ever pay one time per order. And in this case, because the P&P is £4.95, you could have 82,000 of these. Well, actually, we don't have that many in stock.
I've got a question.
Wow, what was it? What was the stock update again? If everyone checks out now, we're at about 40% of the stock gone. If everyone checks out now, I never thought there would be that many.
Not
That
with that
was a
amount
big
of
old stock.
That was a lot of stock that we
Our
put in.
producer/director
I
just said.
did ask them. So earlier, when we knew that the show was happening, I did ask them to load a pile of stock in, and I'm glad that they did.
I think this is the ITVX effect because now,
Yeah.
they reckon about 25% of
ITV viewers
now
are
watch
on ITVX. I do at home.
And for 2 years, for technical reasons, it took us 2 years.
So welcome
If
back.
you're watching on ITVX, we've been on ITV1 for 2 years, and we've just started 1st of December another 3-year contract with ITV and STV. So we've been around, but you may be watching us for the very first time. So check in every night between midnight and 3 a.m. The times vary, but you can just check your electronic programming guide or your EPG. We are still on Freeview or the app. You can check the ITV app and you can watch us, or you can check our website at shopontv.co.uk. I don't know if that gives times, but you'll get the times on ITV.
Yes.
And or STV. And
Arguably, it's midnight every night on YouTube. So
well, that's true. We are live on
Freeview
Freeview from midnight every single night. So if you want to catch the show before we come on ITV, because like tonight we're on at 1:27. But normally at 1:27, we would have sold maybe a quarter of the stock. But the fact we'll probably round up at the end of the show selling half, or you buying half the stock. That to me suggests that it's a lot of ITVX viewers who are
which is
now,
brilliant. So thanks.
So welcome to you.
Welcome
Brilliant to have you. Yeah, and remember your microfiber cloths as well. $19.99 for 20.
Lots of different colours.
And they're premium.
Yes, they're very, very good.
They're
very, very good.
Yeah.
You will have noticed that I've taken a cushion from my sofa and I have made a mess on it.
You have.
So you get back from your Christmas party, and we're having our big Christmas party on Thursday night,
Next
aren't
Thursday,
we?
yeah, we
exciting.
are, yes.
Exciting.
Can't wait.
And so, if you get back from your Christmas party and you happen to have had a lot of mascara on and you've fallen asleep dribbling on your sofa and you wake up in the morning and it's like all your eye makeup's come off, do not fret. Blue Magic to the rescue.
Yes, indeed.
OK? I've also put crayon on here.
It could be everything. It could be fake tan, lipstick, mascara.
But what happens...
Foundation.
Yeah, absolutely. What happens if your kids have taken a crayon to your sofa and it's like, oh, my word.
Well, the wallpaper for me, I decided to draw pictures on my bedroom wall.
I'm sure your mum loved you for it.
Funny thing is, actually, that this would have been around in those days, even when I was a kid. Or would it have
It's only been around 40 years.
Blooming cheek. It's all right. Maybe not a very young kid.
Yeah, when you were a teen.
They were just dreaming it up.
Yeah.
I'm only 54, you know.
It's only been available to buy for the public since 1992.
Right. But for the trade...
I was 22 then.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So it's like...
Oh, you're showing your age now. Am I older than you or younger than you?
I'm 56 later this month.
Oh, so you are slightly
On the
older.
23rd,
2 years
can you
older.
believe? 23rd.
God, I do look good for my age, don't I?
It's when people write in, which one's the dad and which one's the son?
Well, I think we all know the answer to that.
Look at this. I'm going to spray some Blue Magic. And look, it is beginning to work straight away because it gets underneath the stain. And this is why it's so good. Look, because look at this. It gently worked, and
That is a bare-faced stain that's
Look
got
at
rid
that,
of, isn't it?
absolutely. And look at this on the mascara.
Oh, Daddy. That is amazing.
Look at this.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you
I think
Daddy.
you're taking the mickey now.
Me? No.
That's not at all like you, Rob, is it?
dream of doing such
Look
a
at
thing.
that. So now, do you know what? There's a blue lining on this cushion. It's coming
to be honest,
through.
There's a Tesco bag underneath.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
actually,
I didn't want the liner to get wet.
It started to take the print off of the, I think, of the Tesco bag.
But look, it has got rid of the mascara beautifully.
Amazing.
So that really nice. And when that dries, obviously it will go back. Shall we look at the oven? Shall we look at the oven one more time? Because look at what's going on here.
Look, it's literally soaks up the stain.
And it does. And because our oven is slightly pointing downwards,
Inclined.
it's inclined. That's a gentle incline. It is going this way, and it is dragging the dirt away with it, which is brilliant. But if you imagine you've sprayed it upwards in your air fryer or upwards in your upwards in your microwave, it can get into all of the nooks and crannies that you can't normally get cleaners into.
We are, again, with everyone, if everyone checked out now, we're about 45% of the stock gone. So this'll, you know, if this had been even a 1 a.m. show, certainly if it was a 12:30, this would have sold out probably.
Yep.
So in a way, you're kind of lucky that
we know it's
a lot of
always
people
popular.
have gone to bed. It is.
It's always popular.
And you
Blue
can
Magic.
stock up, so you can buy multiples. It won't cost you any extra P&P. Get them for your friends. Again, if you set up a free account with Shop on TV, there are no subscriptions or membership fees. We just need your name, address, phone number, and email for tracking information. But you can safely, when we have military-grade encryption, on our servers and things like that, really very advanced IT. So you can store your credit and debit card information. Do you know the hoops you have to jump through to be able to store credit and debit card information?
I can imagine. I'm glad, to be
regulate.
honest.
Exactly.
I'm glad about that.
But also, you have an address book, so you'll have your default address. But then, so you can send something to your mum, for example, and you can put her address, her name, her phone number, in case the delivery company has to get in touch with them, and her address. And you can literally just place an order to that address and have it sent anywhere you like within our normal delivery zone within the UK, which is typically the whole of the UK plus the Highlands and Islands. Every now and then, things with batteries in and stuff, we struggle sometimes to get things to the Highlands and Islands, but I think this goes everywhere, doesn't it?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Look at this. Beetroot. Grass stains. I haven't actually used grass because I haven't got any grass. I've used green food colouring because
we don't got no grass around here.
It's even more difficult to get off the green food colouring.
Dye colours?
I've got blue. Oh. I've got blue.
Then that would simulate the sky.
The grass and the... I don't think the sky stains particularly.
But does it? You just don't know it.
I don't know. I don't know, but hey,
but I was
whatever.
thinking more of a mural. So look, you've got the wonderful setting sun and the sky, and then the grass.
Are you thinking I'm now a wonderful artist?
Yeah,
Don't. For goodness sake, that was mean. That was mean.
I think we've all figured out what I was going to say. Yeah.
So, with just a few sprays of Blue Magic, look, you are... I think our director just got it.
Yeah, and ironically, one of the things the thing he mentioned, this would probably get out as well.
Absolutely. If you've worked it out in your own head, look at that.
If your dog had a little whittle.
If you do need to just give it a wipe, you absolutely can.
Great for pet stain, because presumably if you get rid of the pet stain, then or the pet pee, then it won't reoffend in the same way, because that's how they mark their territory.
Absolutely. So you've got rid of the colour of the stain there as well. I've just remembered a demonstration that we haven't done.
Oh,
we haven't done one.
Oh, mine! Oh, and these are two of the best ones. Hold on, what's that? Can you hear that? Sorry, excuse me.
Oh no, not this gag.
Yeah, hello. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, he's on telly at the moment. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just on the phone. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
On the foam. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. It is the season of Christmas dad jokes. Let's face it.
I've reached that age. Well, I think my jokes were always dad jokes, even before I was a dad.
I agree. Absolutely.
Make them laugh or make them groan. That's my motto.
Right. I've got some material down here.
Yeah, we are still talking about jokes here.
So, this is just a bit of a shirt.
A bit of a shirt.
Engine oil.
Oh.
Engine oil.
Where did you get engine oil from?
Well, I asked my neighbour, and he was tinkering with his car, and his mate was helping him. Yeah. And I went, Steve, where can I get some used engine oil?
As you do.
As you do. Yeah. Well, I figured as he was tinkering with the car, he might know.
True.
And
some guys just know where engine oil comes from.
And his mate
I'm not one of them.
His mate went over to his van and went, "Oh, you're in luck. I've just emptied an engine out, and I've got a 5-litre can here. Do you want it?"
Oh.
It's like, yes, please.
Yes, please.
And I got it for free.
You go around scavenging human hair as well from...
I do, absolutely I do.
Oh, look at
this! The oil comes off.
I didn't know I could shriek so hard.
Now, look.
That's incredible.
So, you can then put that in the washing machine. So, if you've got greasy, dirty overalls...
Yeah.
This is absolutely brilliant because it will do it. So
now I know I always react the same way when I see it, and I've seen that a million times. But it does surprise me and that was actually, I don't know what you did there, but that was about the best I've ever seen it done. I can tell why you got the job.
I didn't do anything differently.
I know, but I don't know if you used to do it with style and grace.
Well, thank you.
Now, have you got my other favourite demonstration?
Oh, God, which one?
Well, the dirty water, or do you need to find some of them?
I can
can
go
you
and...
some up?
Yes, I've got a...
I can produce some if you need to.
You're all right. You're all right.
All right.
I'll tell you what. Have I got a cup it can go in? Yes, it's just down here. You talk for 2 seconds.
Okay.
I'll go prep one for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do yourselves a favour and check out your baskets. We are a shopping show that you're actually... Yes, you are seeing this for real. Live on ITV1 and STV and Freeview every single night. When we're on Freeview channel 89, so we play out many repeats of these shows throughout the course of the day if you want to see more. And so I always used to call us This Morning Tonight because, you know, on This Morning they kind of do product reviews and things. Well, here you can actually buy them. And all you've got to do is either go to shopontv.co.uk or you can call us on the phone 03333241 241. We're just, you know, you're familiar with ordering online, so we're an online presence, but we're also a TV order, or what do you call it, shopping show.
Yes.
We're a transactional television broadcast.
Retailtainment.
Retailtainment.
Isn't that what they call it?
I don't. Do they?
Yeah, I think so. Retailtainment.
Oh, dear. Doesn't exactly trip off the tongue.
No, exactly.
But anyway, so yeah, please check out. If you don't pay, you don't play. It's as simple as that. But you can actually get this at home. We will send it to you. By the way, standard delivery, we always say sort of 3 to 5 days. But actually, what day are we today? Friday. Saturday morning.
Into Saturday.
So we'll go out Monday, and most of the suppliers send these out, you know, usually 48-hour tracked. So you should have it by the middle of the week.
Team at Blue Magic they're absolutely amazing. They're right on it, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you'll get it very quickly.
We send them all of the orders, so that will get to them, and they'll get in first thing Monday morning to do that. And they'll be on it.
have the orders as they come in. They'll have everything available to them. But yeah, they won't be back in the office till Monday probably.
Dirty water. This is one of your favourites, isn't it? The brilliant thing about that, I'm going to use neat Blue Magic here just to show you how it lifts the stain through the water. Look at this. Can you see?
I love that.
It literally is pulling it all right up to the top. And if I give it a little bit of a stir, you can see
now that's magic.
It's Blue Magic.
It is. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, it is completely non-toxic. It is food safe. You can use it around your animals and your pets.
Who's that an impression of?
I don't know, really. Just a silly voice I'm doing. So let's do silly voices. Safe to use all around your home.
It's non-toxic.
Food grade.
Safe around children and pets.
No sticky residue.
Or fragrance-free.
Solvent-free.
Doesn't contain acids, caustics or bleach.
Replaces most of your assault cleaner.
Most of your what?
Assault cleaner.
Assault cleaners, OK.
Oh, I see what you mean. I did. And it can replace multi-purpose kitchen and bathroom cleaners.
Yes, carpet and hard floor cleaners as well.
Lino and cushion floor cleaners.
Tile, grouting and ceramic cleaners.
Oven, hob, air fryer, grill and microwave cleaners.
Sound like Toast of London there.
Oh, yeah.
Garden decking, patio furniture and barbecue cleaners.
Upholstery cleaner.
Stainless steel cleaner.
Window, mirror and glass cleaner.
That's very good, actually. Car engine, wheel, exterior and interior cleaners.
Multi-surface and fabric stain remover.
And much more. Matt Berry will be on the phone to you.
Oh, I love Matt Berry. He's brilliant.
He is brilliant.
Toast
He's
of
absolutely
London.
brilliant.
Oh,
amazing
genius.
show.
I hope to work with him one day. I really do.
So, should we do... How long we got?
Oh,
we got 10 minutes. We can do some more carpet.
Do you know what? I've never known time go so fast as it does when I'm working with you.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah. It means I'm engaged and enjoying this. I get bored
excellent.
very quickly, you see.
Well, it's your age, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Oh, didn't realise that.
Some people say that. Red wine, not the best thing you can do with the red wine. You know the better thing you can do with the red wine?
Drink it.
Drink it, exactly right.
I'd be
Always drink responsibly.
Down on my hands and knees, sucking at the pile. Please don't use white wine on red wine. That's just sacrilege.
It is, and do you know what? It's an old wives' tale anyway.
It doesn't even work.
No, it doesn't even work.
No.
By the way, you can put Blue Magic in carpet cleaners as well. So if you've got a Bissell or a Rug Doctor or a Vax...
Vax or Karcher or whatever.
Absolutely, whatever one it
hard
is.
floor cleaners, carpet,
Or a tower one. The tower one is really good too.
Of course it is,
You can...
Beldray.
Absolutely. You can put Blue Magic in all of those carpet cleaners, no problem at all.
Best way to treat red wine, I've found.
Yes.
Don't spill it in the first place.
That's very true. That is very true.
Yeah. So we got some ketchup.
Ketchup.
Yeah.
Ketchup. And it might be that the kids have had a burger and you've munched into it and it's like it's dropped all over the
I'll tell you a
carpet.
funny story. So floor manager Dave and I were driving home the other night, and he hadn't eaten all day, so he asked me to stop at the Golden Arches and get him so he could get some food. But as you know, I've leased this Mini.
Yes.
JCW, which is quite quick, and so we were driving home.
I'm a bit jealous because it looks like a really good car.
It is, I have to say, a really good car. I'm thrilled with it.
Good.
But I decided to show him what go-kart mode was like. Which is just stupid. It's literally a mode on the car. It's when it sort of it firms out the suspension and everything's very responsive and such. And so I put my foot down at a roundabout
Yeah.
And he was in the middle of munching on his
Oh,
chicken
no.
sandwich. And the chicken shot out and landed in thankfully in the box. It was hilarious.
Oh, my
but
word.
could have been a ketchup spill.
Yes.
In my shiny car.
Yes, and you don't want that. And actually, because cars are so expensive, you don't want to be dropping stuff all
and it's
over
a
the
lease
place.
as well.
Exactly.
We are
right.
all. If everyone checks out now, we are getting on for about close to
Yeah.
half the stock. It was a massive. This was actually, I think, the biggest stock we've ever started.
Not only that, it's one of our later start times as well at 1:30 in the morning.
I
So
know, I know.
it's
Thank you so much.
I
We
knew
really
it would be
appreciate
busy
it.
because,
Yeah.
like, a lot of people have been out for Christmas parties tonight.
Well, exactly. And listen,
Staying up, exactly.
I can't speak for the other presenters, but I do like to have a bit of fun, as you probably know. You know, shopping should be fun, should it not? Of
course it should.
And we are television, after all. So, but we're here every night, literally. Apart from, we're not here Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, obviously. That will be ITV programming, or New Year's Eve.
Yes.
That will also be ITV programming. We tend to be off for things like the Oscars. But other than that, an occasional, you know, if there's a sort of a big news story or something, we are here
Every night, pretty much.
7
Yeah.
days a week. And 99.9% of the time we are live as well. Occasionally we play out
Yeah.
pre-recorded programming if it's a show that we can't easily do live.
Yes, quite.
But yeah, we're the only live in town. We actually do more live broadcasting on ITV1 than any other show.
Yep. Yes, we
Amazing,
do.
really. So yeah, so come and join us and have a bit of a laugh.
Exactly.
So we've done in the last 2 years, we've done
Yeah.
over 2,000 live hours.
That's a lot.
Crazy. It's amazing.
That is
And
a lot.
I would have done 3/7 of those.
Yes, indeed, absolutely. And Rob, when were you first in Britain on Shopping TV?
Well, I was with the original
I know you
shopping channel, the 3-letter channel that's still going strong, and I was not I was the third wave of presenters, so I went on air in 1994.
So 1994,
So
and
they've been on air about a year.
And around the world, you've done pretty much every shopping channel that there is.
Well, I was also the youngest presenter ever in the history of shopping.
Feels like a long time ago.
I was 22. If you think about it, the same age my son is now, David. I was on the air. And it was crazy. Can I tell you a quick story?
Yeah.
So when I got my sort of...
Then I'll get rid of the stamp.
Yeah, we've got to let it... Well, you carry on.
No,
But there was one of the presenters who's still there to this day, Gilly, her name is, and she was sick. And at the time, I'd been working in children's television as an actor and a presenter and voiceover artist and such. So I sort of went in, dressed up, and made it known that I kind of wanted to be in front of the camera there. And she was violently ill one day and went and threw up in a fire bucket in the corner of the studio.
Nothing to
And they
do
were
with
like,
you, I heard.
No. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? So they were like, I think Rob's here. And they shoved me on. Jewellery show. I'll never forget, the first thing was a ruby ring. And they liked it so much they brought me back. Yeah, but then I found that a lot of the presenters at the time, they didn't want to do evening shifts or weekend shifts. So I was like, when the head of TV said, "Do you want to do some prime time shift?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I made a name for myself in prime time, and then suddenly I got a contract when two of the presenters went off on maternity leave, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Is history. Exactly. By the way, just a reminder, you can make 100 of these bottles.
Yep.
With 100 with the 2 concentrated bottles that you get in the bundle.
And the foam's a bonus, really.
The foam is a bonus, and the foam is just incredible. Once you've used the foam, you will not go back. Yes, you could use the foam on the carpet.
You could,
You could, but it's easier to show you with the spray because that way I can show you the power of it actually working.
Yeah, sure.
As it goes
Please check
along.
out, folks. We're almost at the end of the show. I want to make sure you get yours.
And so, look, if you're trying to save a carpet, if you've got a really expensive carpet like a Turkish carpet or something like that, you might want to do a little patch test first. Always sensible to do a little patch test. But look at this. You can see it just eats through the stain. It gets underneath. This is mascara. So this is like waxy mascara, and it literally gets underneath the stain and takes it off. I think it was fake tan after that.
Yeah.
Look at
It
that
looks like ink.
fake tan. That is ink. And look, it just eats through the ink and gets underneath it and brings the stain up.
There are some things it is like Blue Miracle on, and it's
Exactly.
like it's like magic on others. As I say, if it's a long time or a stain that's been there for a long time and it's dried in and
it's all good.
I mean, you could even try stuff that nothing else has managed to take stains out of. If you've got antiques and things like that, again, obviously, if it's do a patch test if you're not sure whether it's colour fast.
Exactly, yes, very much.
Can you use it on... Oh, no, hang on. You can, can't you? You can use it on jewellery. It's jewellery.
Yes, you
jewellery,
can.
not porous, like obviously opals and pearls, but that's true of any jewellery cleaner, really.
Absolutely.
But gold, metal, pewter, stainless steel.
And not only that, your glasses. Really clean. Use it on your
get a
glasses.
little bottle of it.
Yep. And not only that, your phone screen, just spray a little bit on a microfiber cloth first and wipe your phone down with it.
That's what I do with my TV. Is
Make sure your TV's off if you're going to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, you don't want to spray any liquid.
No, indeed. Absolutely. Well, that's the problem. Or your computer monitor as well.
Oh, it is really good for your computer.
Yeah,
Do you know my laptop, the outside of my laptop, which is like a stainless steel brushed finish, and it was starting to get really grubby. So again, Blue Magic just brought it back.
And what about, have you got in your car, have you got one of those big kind of monitors with the sat-nav on? Brilliant for that.
It's the only round OLED screen in the world, made especially for Mini.
Heavens, didn't know that. Right, are we ready for
By
this?
Samsung, actually.
What you can see is there's a slight foam around the outside. The foam
Other
around the
cars
outside...
are available, by the way.
Yes, they are.
Just not the one I drive, yeah.
The foam around the outside will dry to a kind of salty consistency, and you can vacuum that up the next day. But let me just push my cloth through it so you see that... I use my fingers so you don't think there's anything special on the cloth.
No, well, you haven't used a brush or anything like that.
Look at that.
It just does work.
I mean, just look at that. That is it's an amazing result for a cleaner that has no solvents, no caustics, and no bleaches in it. Seriously, it's just brilliant. I love Blue Magic. Buy it now, before Christmas. Get it right now.
Yeah. It's going to be a godsend at Christmas, because when you think of all the cleaning you've got to do, and laundry, tablecloth...
Well, people spill things on the tablecloth.
Exactly,
Absolutely.
gravy stains and things like that. It's a messy time of year,
Exactly
the
right.
festive season.
Exactly.
This will help you clean up quicker, easier, and probably a heck of a lot more effectively.
Absolutely.
And 100 bottles, essentially, for 20 quid at standard dilution.
Amazing.
And you get the 2 applicator bottles, the 2 little measuring cups, and you get the high foam cleaner, essentially, as a bonus.
Yes.
Now, you can restock that at some point in the future if you want.
Absolutely.
But again, I know we had, although
I'm talking to them about doing a special bundle of foam. It hasn't happened yet, but we are in talks about it.
Yeah, it's brilliant stuff. As I say, I've seen foam cleaners, that are sort of branded just for what do you call it, for air fryers.
Look at the oven. Look at the oven door. Look at the oven door. Look. The oven door. Complete. Look at that.
Is it a miracle,
look at that.
ladies and gentlemen?
It's not a miracle.
No, it's not.
Blue Magic.
It's
I'm just
magic.
going to wipe that off, like so.
Well, thank you.
There we
I
go.
was going to say you've cleaned our oven, but actually the Blue Magic did it by
The Blue
itself.
Magic has done it.
Mark, thank you very much. I think it's the first time we've got all of the demos done in a show.
There you go.
Isn't he great, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you. I will see you tomorrow night, once again after midnight, about 1:15, I think it is, with Mulberry Silk. Bye-bye for now.